Okay.
Oh, are we live?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to the Shroom Chronicles. I'm Nylock.
Mhm.
I'm Colin. Above us is 8 just forgot to trim her beard. She'll tell us more about that later. We also have the monster from 12. Oh, what is it now? I was gonna say 12:26.
12:16.
12:15.
Mhm.
16.
And we
16.
got and a special guest, Blank from not 1024 anymore. See, I gotta remember all this stuff. Now it's 1003, and I'm not
Yep.
1488 anymore. I'm 1447. So, got a lot of cool stuff to talk about today. Hello to everyone in chat. I see Zen. I see Kitty. Hello. I see Farah in there. We got all kinds of people. Hello, everyone. Snowy. Poto's in there. Morty from 846 I saw. Striking. Okay, we got even more names. I saw Mid in there. Yeah, Mid Swift's up in here. But where do you want to start? Where do you want to start? The beard? Or the update? What do you guys want to start with?
The beard, probably. It's the most pressing. Everybody wants to know.
Yeah.
It's for Loki. It's for Loki. Blank, as you can see, shaved his. So he doesn't know it, but I collected his trimmings, and here we are.
It's like it reminds me of like a Chewbacca mixed with who's that dude from Pirates of the Caribbean with
The Davy Jones?
with like that guy with like the dreaded it's like a dreaded Chewbacca.
Oh, wait, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of the squid face
Yeah,
guy.
as you can see.
Oh, that is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know his name. Is that Davy Jones? I don't know those movies. I think you're right then. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't want to shave. Yeah, I just didn't want to shave it. I'm always shaving it before the shows, and today I thought, what? Let's go au natural. So here we are.
I like it.
We got a hot question right out the gate from Scribble. I see Conan there. What up, Conan?
Scribble.
How does the new tree thing work? So we're talking about what is it? Divining Path?
Yeah, I'm
Is that
pulling it
what
up
it
right now.
Okay. So
wow.
Dividing Path. In our keys and everything, underneath that, we have some bosses to beat. It's pretty easy. Just go one-shot them all.
Oh, let me go to the dungeon.
And then there's Sense. When you go into the divining thing in the bottom right-hand corner, and then you sense stuff. And then you get affixes. I don't know what they're called. Okay, Com's got it pulled up.
Yeah, there's...
So yes, you go wreck those dudes there.
And then we're coming over to the senses. I got a bunch saved right
there
now.
We go. We got the paths. Okay. So this is what I didn't get at all until 8 explained it to me, and it took longer than it should have. But the lock button was not working in the way that I assumed it would.
Oh, yeah. I got one locked right here.
She explained it the way that makes the most sense to me. It probably should just say, like, copy. Like, copy this.
Yeah.
Bottom. Yeah.
That's a pretty good thing, or a pretty good take on it. Because like every time you reroll, you're technically copying that one that you locked. That's interesting.
Yeah. Wait. Fox has an excellent question. What happened to your beard? 8. What? Where'd it go?
I just. Well, clearly, as you can see from my skin, I just shaved. Yeah, I just shaved.
She shaved it.
Yeah. And he asked what kind of
with a razor.
Yeah, I'm so efficient. And he asked what kind of beard oil I typically use, and usually just rotisserie chicken grease.
Oh,
right
smart.
out of the bag. That's what I usually use, but fresh out. So, yeah, a little irritation. I don't usually let it grow that long.
The screen you have up here.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, you have global HP, and is that red? Is that a legendary? What is that?
It's
what do
a
you call
gold tier. Let's pull it up. Yeah, it's one down from red.
Got it. Okay. So you roll, you spin, you get some good shit. Okay, I see it now. All right, cool. You get some good shit. You want to lock it. When you press that lock button, I assume that it would just roll the other one, like the other, I don't know what you want to call them, scroll spot, or roll the other spot below it. But no, it copies it down to the bottom, and then when you press replace, it just moves it back on. It moves both. It replaces whatever's on top with what you got on the bottom.
Yeah.
So like if you wanted if he wanted to get rid of this counter strike for this PAL crit, he just hit replace. Yeah.
I guess I could.
One thing I find annoying is the auto. Was it the thing on the right? The auto inference or whatever.
On
You
the
have
top
to
right.
one?
like.
Oh, this?
Yeah, you have to basically set that for each node, because it doesn't like do it for like the whole thing. It's for each node.
Ah.
So if you set it here for this one, it's just like
specific for each
set
node?
to whatever. Yeah, it's specific to each node.
I thought it was for all of them.
So
really?
if I change this to global attack, oh wait, not that one. This top one. Okay, it's not moving. What am I doing wrong here? What?
You already have it set for the second one already.
But I thought
Yeah,
you
set it
can't,
to-
oh, you can't roll the same stat multiple times on a.
No, so like this one just picks which stats it wants you you want it to alert you that you got that stat. So you have like multiple ones and it'll just alert you, like kind of like when you're doing prayer statue, it just pop up like a warning saying, "Hey, this is like something you say you're looking for. You sure you want to proceed?"
Okay.
But yeah, if you switch to like a different node though, you have to like set
you're
it
talking
for
about, like, switching-
another node.
Okay, like hitting the arrow to go over, like the
Yeah.
wisdom path, destruction path, power path. That's what
Yeah.
okay, I get what
Yeah.
you're saying now.
Yeah, so you have to set it for each separate path. It doesn't just blanket across everything.
Interesting.
That's interesting. I didn't know that
Well,
either.
I mean, I guess that at least lets you have a lot of like diversity in your build if you wanted it.
Way more control
Yeah, but-
for later down the
If
road.
you didn't know that though, and you set it for one path, you just kind of just like blindly just like pressing like the button to like pull keep pulling. You wouldn't realize that's like, oh, I wasn't actually like filtering anything.
Yeah.
That's a really good heads up, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I set it up for one, and I assumed to set it up for all, but I haven't like.
Yeah, that's what I assumed too.
I haven't been speed running through them either, so.
Same. I haven't.
But we
even-
will be later, obviously. Down the road, once however long it takes, once all these things are open, yeah, those are going to be important, obviously. So that is very good to know that it's, per node or whatever we're calling these things.
Or yeah, I guess per path, like minor path, because you have like the three major ones, which is like life, world, and universe, and then you got like the minor ones for each one, and then each one has like the nodes are the ones that are actually giving you the stats. But yeah, we get 3 sets. You have
Yeah.
to pull for
Okay.
each one, but
So
we get 3 sets.
I guess I haven't messed around with it enough today. I like went in, pulled my stuff, and then when I ran out, I kind of left. Where are the sets?
Go back to the
Hey, do you want to tell us?
go back to the page with like the life,
Oh.
world, and universe. Yeah, go to down there presets.
So
Okay, so
Yeah, but if you're playing on an iPad, you can't see them. I didn't know there were presets.
but
It's cut off the screen.
Yeah.
I also did not know it
Dang.
existed because I was on my iPad, and so yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so
I
once
see
you
the ticket
unlock
as a
like
bug.
the nodes for each minor path, it's unlocked for all of the sets. You just have to pull and get whatever stats you want on them.
wait, do you get your resources back? Because I see
No, No.
Okay, so
it's like prayer statue where it's like the prayer statue. Each set
Yeah.
is like separate.
Gotcha. Let me switch back
Okay.
then. Give me
So we
that
could have one for
sweet
Shroom and one for
348k power. I didn't have time to set it up, but I did see that the stats that are in the second tier section, they're pretty interesting. I know a lot of people have been waiting for a few of them, not all though.
Yeah. So in the life path, you're only available for like a very small subset of the basic stats, and then for the second one, the world path, you have unique ones for the world path, and also more of the basic stats that are available in your pool.
And so, and we're discussing pierce
Yep.
and block.
Pierce, ignore Pierce, ignore block. The big one for Tamers, Pal Inspire, and then ignore Pal Inspire, Pal Res, and then ignore Pal Res.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the ones that are exclusive to the world path specifically. And then you also have like differences between life and world. I'm trying to open it up on my game right now.
Yeah, and I
yeah,
see in World there is now 5 nodes we have to get through.
Yeah, world
Or
has 4.
4 nodes,
Four.
sorry, but
Oh, well,
five.
no, 5. Yeah, sorry, yeah, four paths, five nodes for each path. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, and then to unlock Universe, we need 1,800 pulls per path.
Yeah, that's pretty expensive.
Oh, this is gonna be a long game unless that difficulty rewards ramp up.
Yeah, but
Marathon.
it's like Dark Trials, so it
Yeah.
kind of like unlocks like slowly, like day by day.
Mhm. But that's what I'm saying. Even if it just like, we're getting a couple hundred extra on top of the previous day, that's still gonna take a while to unlock Universe.
Yeah.
Look at Scribble's question. Yep, you can unlock Power Riz, baby. Power Riz. Yeah.
Power is.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
for life
They'll
path,
probably. Yeah.
yeah, for life path, the stats you can pull for are global attack, global defense, global HP, crit rate, combo, counter strike, pow crit, pow combo, and pow ignore evasion. And then on top of the ones that Com already mentioned for world path, which are exclusive to the world path, you still have the same stats I mentioned for life path. But on top of that, you also have ignore crit, ignore combo, ignore counter, evasion, ignore evasion. Yeah. Regeneration, ignore regeneration.
Ignore regen?
Wait, that's in World
Yeah,
Path or
there's
that's
a
in
ignore
Universe?
World path.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Ignore regen.
But
okay.
that would also be in universe as well because it's not exclusive to world path.
They stack kind of like
Gotcha.
anything in one on the next level. Is that what you're saying?
What was that?
So anything in one world or in one path will be in the next path as well. Is that what you're saying?
There are some exclusives, like the ones that Com mentioned, are exclusive only to the world path.
Mm-hmm.
And then universe, I was assuming has its own exclusive too, but no one's unlocked the universe ones yet.
That we
Okay.
know of.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible.
No,
There's
yeah, that's a lot of draws, and I don't even think buying that 100 pack 10 times would make it. It's a
No,
lot
I
of
don't think
draws.
so.
Somebody said in the Twitch chat, Mage is getting nothing again. We don't know. There could be some Mage exclusives in the universe.
And also, let us not forget what mages did get in this update, which we will touch upon
Yeah.
later.
Oh yeah, that's coming.
300%. Actually, level 300. Sorry, not 300%. We'll get that later.
We need way more than 300%.
Yeah, we do need way more than 300%. Anyway, we'll get that later, though. Yeah.
Hold on. I think I have the list of what they added. Let me see if I can take a quick peek and see what maybe we didn't mention. So we got ignore crit, ignore regen, pierce, ignore pierce, block, ignore block, pal, inspire. Nah, everything's on here. So they could be hiding something in universe. I mean, we just don't know for a bit.
Yeah,
And Raging.
They're adding the skill stuff in the universe.
it still feels pretty bad, even if that is the case. To be honest,
The skill
since
stuff?
everyone gets so much shit. There's
Yeah,
so
like
much-
Oh yeah, like
Like,
they're just like ignore
damage.
all the other stats. There probably would be like skill crit and ignore skill crit in universe is my guess.
Yeah,
I don't see why they would leave those out when they had to have everything else.
they couldn't let
It really-
the.
There's got to be
Go ahead.
like energy regens, probably. There's
Oh,
got to be an
yeah.
energy like regen. Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, but everything they're adding, they're also adding ignore. So now, not only will they, ignore. So anything I get, people will be able to ignore. Is kind of what.
So
I'm
be
saying.
happy.
But they gotta choose.
Choking on my beard.
Don't choke on your beard.
Beard hair.
They
Beard
gotta.
hair stuck in my throat. Okay. You have, but you didn't get it. You didn't get anything, so it's not like we could ignore your skill crit. I mean, there's just you got
Yeah.
No, I know, but it's just kind of like with pals and stuff, or like whatever. It's like
yeah, it's very pal heavy, like very friendly to pals or tamers.
yeah, like it's super it's super helpful for that. I was saying more like just literal pal tickets and stuff. You get, like every time you under achievements, right? You unlock this many pals, and it's like here's 2.5% counter damage boost. I don't give a fuck about that if I'm mage. Every fucking time I get an achievement for using PAL tickets or whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. And to have it at every level in virtually every node, here's everything for everyone except mage. It does feel a little bad. I'm not like up in arms saying it's straight up bullshit, but it feels unbalanced. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I think the ignore stuff would be helpful for not just mages but for anyone.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. What was there was one that you said that I wanted to ask about. Is it PAL Inspire? What is that one?
Yeah.
Let me pull it back up. I had the breakdown on my phone. PAL Inspire. Oh god, where'd it go? There we go. PAL Inspire may trigger after PALs deal damage, ignoring 0.01% PAL damage res for every 1 PAL Inspire higher, up to 50%. So it sounds like it's a
ignore up to 50% PAL damage res. Up to obviously that's a high number if you're going up 0.1, but still, the longer a fight goes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if that's a infinite stacking up to 50 or if it's like you get it from like whatever percent you get on your node, like that would be what percent you ignore, and if you stack up to 50 then you have that chance or what. That's something we still got to test.
Okay.
Well, what I'm confused about is some of these aren't percentages, they're just flat numbers. Like PAL, I think PAL res is a flat number. Is that a percentage for this stuff?
I think it's supposed to be a percentage though, because from the patch notes it at least shows percentage. I'm trying to see if I have any PAL.
I mean, I'm looking at my stats. I got PAL res right now that says 636. 636 PAL res. I don't know what that means.
Whoa. Yeah.
Because
you're just getting 630 whatever PAL res. That's pretty interesting. Cause
PAL res, there's PAL like damage res. There's two. Are you looking all the way at the bottom? Like scroll up a little bit. There's like the actual PAL damage res, which I don't know what the difference is, but there were two sections in your.
Oh right. Yeah, I guess PAL res is something exclusive to the world path, but I don't know what it is. But there's a PAL res and a ignore PAL res, which is separate from the. Actually, I don't think you can pull PAL damage res.
Maybe in the...
I don't see damage res.
Oh! When you look in the attribute details, click the little eye. There's descriptions.
In the main page?
Where's that at?
New paths. Here we go. Ignore
PAL res.
Ignore PAL res. Yeah.
May trigger after. PAL res may trigger after taking damage from PALs. For every 1 PAL res
where do you see that?
Higher than the enemy's, it's so when you see your here, the little eye next to attribute details, it gives a description of each stat. So they did update it, and all of those stats are in there. Okay.
Well, that's useful.
Okay.
All right. If they would have, I would have.
Right.
It might have been nice if they, told us that that was there.
Okay, back up. I'm dumb. Where are you going?
We just
go back out.
Like regular stats.
I'm out.
The little eye.
Stats. Got
the
it.
little eye next to.
Derp-a-derp.
Yeah, next to attribute details.
Nice.
That's okay.
Okay, there it goes. I was just saying it froze.
So now we can all score PAL Riz. I love it. PAL Riz, baby.
So.
Okay.
What does it do here?
Okay. Interesting.
They spelled it wrong though. It's spelled R-I-Z.
Oh, just read it.
R-I-Z.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. Now I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. Ignore block.
Where's this power res?
Oh, very
Come on,
bottom.
where-
Yeah, it just says reduces enemies power res. For ignore power res. May trigger after taking. Oh, power res. May trigger after taking. Okay.
Damage per
We
pound.
still
I don't
folded
really.
It's Pal RIZZZZZ. Pal Riz, baby. Me.
Very
Interesting.
Something we
All
have to
right,
play
yeah, just a
around.
whole brand new thing. Okay, I can dig it.
So yeah, it looks like it's just a percentage chance to trigger additional PAL res when you take PAL damage.
This definition is not very clear.
No, so
Yeah.
basically,
Every one
it's,
power res.
yeah, it's comparing your power res versus your opponent's ignore power res. If your power res is higher than their ignore power res, then the difference for every one power res that yours is higher than their ignore power res, it's 0.01% PAL damage res up to 50%.
That's some straight
Oh.
up Pal Riz. I like it. I can dig it. I gotta score me some Pal Riz. And some ignore Pal Riz. Wait, no, I don't need that. Wait, yes I do. I need all the Riz.
Oh, PAL Inspire ignores the PAL damage res
Hmm.
when you compare them. So I don't.
So
No, you're right. You're right. I wasn't saying what like you were wrong. I was saying what like because I'm trying to think of how all these work together now. Okay, so we have Pal damage, Pal damage res,
So
Pal Riz,
PAL Inspire.
and then Pal Inspire ignores the Pal Riz.
Kitty,
even know.
Kitty, I don't want to play that game you just said in chat. Not right now.
Pal Riz.
So one ignores PAL damage res and one does more damage, I guess. When you just compare them, one is
Yeah,
the counter of the other.
and then the others just kind of reduce those stats, those bonuses. The ignores just reduce the bonuses. There we go. Okay.
I can dig it. I have a mini Colin Rand. Is that acceptable or no? It's
Sure.
okay if it's not. Mini Colin
Yes.
Rand. Completely off topic, but I see Kitty's name here. So I messaged Blank yesterday because Woo hit me and Concrete hit me on the first day of the Cycle and Legends, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And he was like, "Was your rating high?" And I was like, "No." And then the next day, I got hit by someone who I couldn't figure out who it was, but it was just because their name was Blank, and so that's why I messaged Blank. I was like, "Blank probably knows something about this." Through some sleuthing and detective work, actually was just asking one question. But anyway, I got hit by someone, and it's no name, and it's a kitty. So that also should have been a clue. And it just said, Nylock rants are best rants. And so I knew that to be true, but now that there's recognition about it, makes me really happy. And then also Vegas has been hitting me. Why is Vegas hitting me? I don't understand any of this. What is happening? But anyway,
You're in Legends.
Kitty, you rule. Thank you. But yeah, that's it. End of mini rant. I was just really happy about that, and it was a fun little mystery to solve. But Kitty rules, even though she's hitting me and killing me every day, which is fine. But yeah, do we want to say? Is there more stuff about the Pal Riz and the what is it called? I already forgot the divining Riz.
Yes.
Divining Riz. Yeah.
Who's got more divining Riz questions?
Hidden power, navigate to sense probability, to see your probability levels. Yep. I was unaware of that also. That's another thing. 8 taught me like 50 things about this stuff today. But I did not realize at all. So maybe there's some other people that didn't realize. The more you sense, so the more you use this stuff, the better, kind of like lamps. Like the better your percentage chances to get better stuff. Right. I don't know where that is, but it's somewhere there.
I just pulled it up. If you go into like sense a node, you can click the
I
eye
see.
on the path, and You
That's
can
how.
see
That's where
your percentages of what you can pull and what
Oh yeah,
rarity.
if you click on the second eye in sense probability, you actually see like how many you need to get to the next level to increase the max limit for each of the stats and the probability of
yeah.
pulling a higher
Sorry.
rank.
Yeah. And then click the sense probability, the little eye next to that.
It's up now. Sorry.
The little eye next to the sense. Yeah.
I was gonna
Next
say,
to
it
the
should
sense
be-
probability up there. No. There's another eye inside of that one. It'll tell you how many rolls you need to get to the next like upgraded. Right up. Yep. There.
What?
So
Wasn't
you're
that where
at
it was?
yeah 2. No.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's where it was.
No. Oh, it didn't pop up on my screen there. Oh.
So you got to sense, you got to Professor Xavier sense, 226 more times. Or wait, sorry,
Oh.
400 minus 226.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have like, an actual level like they do with the prayer statue that shows you like how many you need to get to the next one.
Wasn't that what that is? So the next
Yeah, but,
level,
like-
the top of the sense level?
Yeah, but you have to know to go into the like what two layers deep to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's-
It's
You kind of just got to
they
fumble
could've-
around like I was just doing.
Yeah.
Even with y'all telling me where to go, I was like, wait, what?
yeah.
They probably could have done it like a gotcha, right? Like the skill or pal gotcha just says this many here out of this many, which is what they did.
Yeah.
It's just hard to find, yeah. Power is.
Yeah. Power is.
Yeah, do another shot. Power is.
That's going to be a Nylock shout out for the night. Shout out to Power Riz.
Power is. Thank you, Scribble,
So many-
for that.
So
we
many
got-
new terms.
We got all that content out of one question from Scribble. I dig it. That was excellent. Scribble, ask us another question.
So some other big patch note things. We got level increases to some skills.
Let's
I'm
fucking
sure
go!
Maybe some of y'all had some saved up. I had a little bit. So I got my yellows up to 204.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I can dig it. I think my baddie was at 1910. Yeah, so you're at 1925 now? Okay, so it's, I think here, actually, I'll just look. So if it went from, because I think I'm a level below that. Let me look. Oh, no, I'm wrong. So my baddie's at 1901 at 201. Your baddie at 204 is at 1925, so it's scaling 24% in 3 levels. So like 8% per level. If it stays scaling at that rate, our baddies will be doing, let's see, 8% times, 800 more percent. They're at 1898, I want to say. Or wait, no, 1893. That's a
Wow.
lot. That's a lot more damage if it remains scaling at that pace, which I don't know or think it will.
Yeah.
But think about that for a second. Think about that. If it is an extra 800% for one baddie. Blanks, calm, 8. Please stop me if I say something incredibly wrong or stupid, because I probably will. So let's call it, it starts at 1900%. You add 800% to that. Say 2700% times 5.
Yep. So you're looking
And
at
actually, if your profit, it's more like 7.5 or 8, actually, right?
yeah, I think it's closer to
So
7.5.
So 2,700 times 7.5 just from the bat. And I haven't
I
done
wish it was
any
ignore
math.
skill crit.
No, we got to get the power is,
Oh my.
Okay, so the first thing, Moldy, if you're around or you're watching this later, what up, buddy? But Moldy was the first person that told me that this was coming. I didn't know when. Then when I saw the notes, I was like, it's coming now! Yeah! But the first things that came to my mind were baddie and the cacti, right? Because getting the cactuses up and getting the baddie up, from those skills, the yellow and orange skills, those are the ones I seem to use by far the most. Getting those up is going to take a little longer, but they're already right. Both of them are right below 10K. So, we're going to be able to do some stuff. And it's just I think above all else, because my reds aren't. I think they're like 85 to 90, but like knowing that there's that much more headroom. Actually, I can just look what my reds are.
I'm slacking. I'm 87 on smoke bomb as my highest.
Well, I'm wrong. Yeah, my highest is 86 only, and then for some reason my disarm's low at 80. But anyway, the thing. So I'm not 85 to 90. I'm 80 to 86. But like knowing that there's that much more headroom to go makes me really happy, and I can just keep dumping all my gems into skills like I have been. At least to me, that makes most sense for mage. But I'm stoked. It's just nice to see those numbers moving again, even though I have to get. Man, I mean it'll be more work, but pure badassery. Blank, what are your? Did you already level up some of your skills or no?
Yeah, I mean, I did most of my pulling before the update because I wanted to try to get some more red levels up.
That makes sense.
I mean, I saved some to pull afterwards to try to, get like baddie like higher, like you said, because damage increase should be pretty significant.
What's your baddie at, if you don't mind me asking?
It's lower than calm. It's only like 203.
Okay. Any tickets? I have 100. Let's pull them.
I got 21K over here.
Ooh.
I should have pulled that eight. I think someone asked me. I think it might have been 8.
205.
Maybe I'm wrong.
What was the previous? Was it 1025? Was the previous multiplier?
1925.
Or 1925. So 1933 now. So yeah, you're getting about 8%
per level.
Still.
Let's go.
Oh God, that's gonna hurt so bad.
Yeah, baddie's gonna come out.
Skill res.
Yeah, get your skill res runes ready.
I still use baddie in a couple of builds, but baddie used to be in like all of my builds, and then it got replaced by cactuses, and now. Yeah,
I mean, it might still get replaced by cactuses.
Yeah.
Once you level up.
What's up? Sorry.
It might still get replaced by cactuses once you level those up.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying in the meantime, baddie's gonna come out to play until my cactuses get more levels, is what I'm saying. Yeah. At least for a little bit. Baddie's coming back out to play. I can dig it. But yeah, at 8, I think it was you 8. Maybe I'm wrong, but someone asked, did you use all your skills tickets to get my reds higher, because it's now going to be more difficult to get the reds higher. And I thought about it, and then I was like, no, I'd rather just try to pump the baddies and the cactuses higher as quickly as I can. And I think that's flawed logic. I think that's incorrect. It's irrelevant now. I can't go back in time, but I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's a preference. Whether you intend to use the yellow or the oranges. I mean,
like because the only real red that I use consistently is disarm. Like, let me double check on that. Actually, I'm probably lying.
Okay, I just pulled some more skills. I got my baddie trace to 211 now, and it's 1981. Yeah.
What is it? Is it 41?
I pulled a few.
Huh?
You got it to 211?
Yeah.
1981, so you're looking at was that 49 or 48 difference?
What'd you say? He said he got it to 19 to what? Sorry?
It's a 48% difference for 6 levels.
6 times 8 is 48.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if it keeps going, that's going to be pretty nice.
I can dig it, man. That's some skill riz, some baddie riz going on now. I can dig it.
Damn.
As if Blank wasn't hard enough to kill it before.
Survive. Hard enough to survive.
Yeah, 90 skill res, and I still can't beat him.
90 skill res? Really? 90 skill res?
Something crazy. It's something crazy. Yeah, he's ridiculous. Thank God we're on the same team.
I mean, Clom has my build now, and he's been pretty
Been
pretty
doing.
tough to beat in parking.
I've been doing better with your assistance.
I want to hear. I want to hear about this. I think it was Blank that told me that they had COM. 1003 has COM. So that's interesting to me already. That 1003 is facing 1215 in parking. That's that's over 200 server difference. I know it's probably only about 13 servers apart if we're looking at the total server.
Sister Bap, she's in there too. We're facing her too.
Oh, Bap? Okay.
Yeah, in Parking Wars. Yeah.
Somebody kill me.
Oh, dang.
Kill
The
me.
whole.
I swear to God,
that's
this is
something you're.
Blank. Oh, Shroomix.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to go look and see who killed me on guard.
I've been lacking.
Shroomix kills me every day.
I took a
it doesn't bother me.
couple people before. Oh, I'm
Wait,
so low.
microdose too?
Yeah, microdose is in here. Bap's in here. Like, this is weak.
Yep.
That's a crazy.
Oh, you're pretty
microdose.
low health.
Yeah, I started at like that 10% mark from where the shield left me off.
So yeah, this is something I've been curious about because after the first Urals merge at the beginning of May, our next Parking Wars was against 1369, who had merged, but we had not. And I was like, well, that doesn't feel right. And then we saw the merge list. Merge happened. 488, 493 went into 447. We were like, well, who the fuck are we going to face? And I was talking with, I think, Beefsteak in 1517. He has this Google Doc that has all of the current servers, which servers merged into them, and which servers merged into those. So he has like the total number of servers per current server. It's pretty crazy, Doc. I love it. But that's what I was trying to figure out with some people in 447 is like, who are we going to face? Like, because the 500s haven't got their third merge yet. That's where the last merge stopped. And 488 and 493 face some 500s here and there. We've been facing more 400s, but it will be interesting because I think it's very possible, if not likely, that we'll see some people in the 1200s for sure. So like maybe I'll get a chance to get wrecked by Calm and company, Deathwing and Rafiki.
1280 is against a 14 something right now. I can't remember exactly what server, but I think they sent a picture on Discord earlier.
1280 is a scary server.
Yeah.
And if they're already seeing a 400, if they're seeing a 400, I'm assuming it's 419. Because they got the early May merge. I guess that wouldn't matter, but if that's already happening, 1280 with a 400, then 447 is going to have to see that. And also, Fox, I saw that comment. I don't know. Fox takes pleasure in winning all of our skill rushes. I go in and I drop like 100k on the first day, and he's like 150k, and I'm like, you're not even a mage. What are you doing? Why? But I don't know why, but I see that.
Uzi said 419 or 1419.
It is 419. 419 is. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's Stepsis Lily, and is that who's for?
Concrete switched to Sage today, so watch out, everybody.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got some stats on him. So
when Crete killed me yesterday, I guess that was Monday.
Yesterday he was Bloom. Today he is
Sage.
He
just switched. Oh.
Ew. Oh God.
Bendover said 1280 pushed him over the edge.
211 power. 211 million.
Yeah.
Oh, disgusting. Wow.
Oh, do they have that?
That's 211.7. I round up. That's 212. 2.4 trillion. 2.4 trillion.
Are twice mine. All of them.
2.4 trillion. And it's not like his attack is shit. Like, his attack is 1.2 trillion. I'm looking at it right now. Go to peak.
No, it's 12.5. Yeah,
Go
12.
to peak, dude. Go to peak and pull up
Oh.
pull up Crete. It's crazy.
Oh, that's
Oh
Woo.
gosh! Wow.
Well, okay, so Woo is at 2.9 trillion with 12.8 billion attack, and then Concrete is 2.4 trillion, so a little bit less and almost the same amount of attack.
12.5.
But look at his defense, 48, 45. What is Woo sitting at?
What's Woo's defense?
Oh, he's not too far behind. Holy.
Oh my god. Have fun with that, all you people trying to push for top 10 and peak. Good luck.
Oh, concrete hits me every day. It's nothing new.
Still new to me.
Yeah.
Let's see, Ben Dovey. Arcadius. Arcadius.
Yeah.
And Leroy did it pretty.
I
Okay,
saw some
all right.
pretty gnarly recordings from those fights of Arcadius and Concrete.
Arcadius. Wait, all right.
Oh, wow.
Who's in 1280 again? It's like
Arcadius,
Minor-
Maharaga, Leroy, Ravs, Greed.
Rab.
Dude, what is?
Oh, Green. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
They got
So
a lot.
1280 is stacked. Fuck. And what's the most stacked server in the 1300s? I know 1369 is pretty strong. I know Uzi's in there.
Uzi,
Uzi,
would have
who's
to
the most
answer that, yeah.
Who's the most stacked in the 1300s, Uzi?
Time out. Look at concrete's basic attack multiplier.
Ooh, hold on. Concrete basic attack multiplier.
Oh my god, I have it up on my screen. What the
I'm
fuck,
pulling it
man?
up. All right, it's up now.
I thought he was
Oh,
moving one.
hey, it's only 11.2k.
What?
Because I'm just looking at Woo's. Woo's is 65.95.
I think
Yeah,
Arcadius on one of his fights in the tournament ran like an 11k basic attack multi sage. It was pretty ridiculous.
man.
What is other stats looking
Uzi's
like?
saying 353. Who's in 353, Uzi?
He's got 3,200 crit res. Shit, he don't need it.
Concrete's in 353.
Crete's 353? Okay.
Yeah.
66 counter
That's
res, 54 or 66 combo, 54 counter. Skill res, rocking an even 50. Nice. Power res 70. He said, Tamers, stay back.
Yeah, fuck you, Tamers, is what he's saying. Alright, I can dig it.
Mm.
Oh, wow. That's a nice B.
Synthetic.
a
Big
nice
boy,
beat.
big
his.
boy, synthetic.
Yeah.
You must not be
Ooh.
big boy, synthetic.
Speeding, rage slash, punch counter, rage bonus. The
Yeah,
rage bonus was
Cryptid
probably
knows
just a
that.
bad breed, but at the same time, why not? If he crits on a
It has
basic
same-
attack.
Yeah.
Let's see, what has he got? Crit rate. Yeah, he's not. 0.5.
Yeah, but with
Yeah,
still a
Ascension and,
chance.
As Cryptid
yeah,
said,
Ascension,
man,
you'll end up with 20%.
Oh, yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
as Cryptid said in chat, man, he's got all the power is. Yeah, Fox knows that too. All the power
You know.
is.
And depending what cards he uses, he could, have that one that adds a crit rate.
Do you all know those? It's a YouTube channel, Bad Lip Reading. Do you all
Yeah.
know that?
Yeah.
So the Yoda Seagulls one came out. I
It's
don't know,
my
like 7-8 years
favorite.
ago. Mine too, right? So they just pumped out, like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I got the link from my buddy. They put out a new Yoda one.
Who is this?
It's Yoda and Luke from Return of the Jedi, and it's fucking amazeballs. I don't know if we're allowed to like put that up or anything on our stream. I think we should be able to, but we don't have to. But I'm just saying, everyone out there, Google that shit and fucking watch it. I love it. It's been stuck in my head for almost 2 full weeks now. It's fucking outstanding. That's it. There's no other way to say it. It's outstanding. Arcerius. I see that far. Arcerius. From the mountains of Broditure.
Who hit me?
Arcerius.
Did they hit me and then change their name?
What was it?
Shroomy 8054.
Wasn't that that's Vegas, and then he changed his name to Vegas,
Oh.
right? Vegas, because I asked that in our
No
chat
way.
because I got hit by some monster.
Yeah.
His name
Yeah,
was
Vegas.
Shroomy, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And he was like, "Oh, that's
Hey,
Vegas."
I got that guard win. What's up? Oh, what is he running? PvE?
When
Is he just
killed me,
tanking?
He was Sage when he hit me. Oh shit!
He's profit.
Wait, look at
but
what he's running.
He's running.
Yeah, look what he's running, dude. Heroic Descent. What?
Is he?
Is that what it's even called? I'm probably calling it.
Yeah,
the wrong
no, I
thing.
think it is heroic descent. But is
I have not
did he
seen that.
accidentally have his like PVE built on? Maybe. No blitz.
Uh,
Doesn't look like he has the attack speed to pre-blitz. Vegas. Oh, he's back on a mage. Or on a sage, sorry. Are we sure that
Yeah,
was
when he
him?
killed me.
I
When he killed
mean, the
me,
power seems about right.
It says Vegas now.
Yeah.
Killed me as Sage.
I mean, this
don't know.
could be somebody, you know, I know a guy who likes to sit in a evasion region and say, I don't know if you guys know him, but don't worry.
Yeah, but
about it.
182 power though, that's pretty high up there.
Yeah, it'd have to be like a 160, 170 mil. Is it Ravs? Ravs changes his name so much.
That's true. I'd never know who Rabs is. That's fair. I just assumed it. Okay.
Bend Over is saying Ravs. Or maybe he's replying to me.
Hi, Akane. Skill Riz and Pow Riz and all things. It's the new thing. Pow Riz. What up, Akane? Pow Riz. It's the new thing. Check it out in the Divining Riz path thing.
These tamers are going to be nasty.
No, Ravs is Ravs still. He hasn't changed. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was Vegas just testing out something and synced the wrong set.
Or maybe he just wanted to give you a hug.
Maybe. He saw I was dipping, probably. He was like, hey, I'm going to help him
Maybe.
out.
That's probably what it was.
Oh, look at that. BAP top 5. Nice.
Divining Riz path. That's
Did
what
I
it's called.
finally kill 200 things? Yes. Took me all day.
It takes so long.
Oh, chess! If anyone's online, chess, grab your chess. You might miss it, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I think they're gone now. I lied.
Yeah.
I'm a liar. That was a poor notification on me. By me. My apologies. Huh. Oh, did y'all want to talk sale? How did y'all sales go? We missed. We didn't have a show last week. Yeah.
Yeah, AY.
Who did you
all
You're
have?
It's all right.
first.
Yeah, who'd y'all have in sale? 1003. You monsters.
Oh, we were paired with another server for our team, so it was like 1,003 and 1,006 together. We were
Oh.
against, we were against 1,005. I think it was 117 and 1026.
So, okay, so 1026 was turned into...
Zico
Wait.
in Vegas.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Eagle, Vegas,
Yeah.
Aya, and Dubs, and I forget who else is in there.
And did it go as expected? I don't know. I like
yeah, I mean, the fact that we were two servers on one team kind of like made it pretty unfair, especially it seemed like they didn't really do the merit bonus like they said they would, because we were supposed to like essentially get a nerf for the merit bonus we weren't supposed to get any bonus at all, and the rest of the teams were supposed to get 70% more merit than us. But I don't think that ended up happening, and we ended up winning by a large amount.
I don't know who Lucas 61 is, but it says Woo and Sail is fun. Highly recommend.
Oh yeah, I've seen screenshots.
No, thank you.
8 will kindly pass on that.
Yeah, we had parking against them last week. I think I parked 3 times last week. We didn't have a lot at all. I just gave up. I was whatever.
Yeah, we had less nice parking.
Akane
says, I think it helped everyone build their own anti-sage builds, because Vegas ended up beating Woo pretty consistently towards the end of the week, and yeah.
Was Vegas what class was Vegas for Sale?
Sage. Yeah.
Oh, Sage.
I'm noticing Sage is the best Sage killer, or at least seems to be from what I've seen people doing as a Sage to a Sage.
I mean, I'm essentially kind of doing the same thing on a Prophet. It's a similar build, same concept. You essentially just want to try to stack on wound and also stack on as much percent HP damage as possible.
And now you'll be able to add counter. From the divining path, you can add like flat counter, right, to make up for the difference that you would get as a class bonus from warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Connie was saying she brought up our sale. We saw the sale groups, and this was before we knew about the merge, I think.
Yeah, it was.
But it was a Connie's server, and my server 488 and 483, which is essentially a dead server. No offense to anyone there. I know Skelly's still around and kicking. Versus 493. As soon as I saw it, I just went, well, I might try for my 4 merit scrolls, but that's about it. 493 is, they're monsters, man. Oh, they're demons. That's the name of the family. And then the merge list came out, and there was like some talk of, well, maybe if we 3v1 them, maybe we stand a chance. And I was like, no, we wouldn't. Like, even if we 3v1, it would be no chance. And then the merge list came out. There was no teaming up or anything. They took it extremely easily. And now we're in the same family as them. Or same server, sorry. But yeah, as it says in chat, 493 hasn't lost parking in 6 months.
Dang. Well,
yeah.
There's a chance they're going to face 1280.
Well, we're with them. Yeah, we're with them, and that was one of the first things I said was, well, if we ever see 1280, we're lost for sure. And then I know there's... Okay, I forgot just 100% that Crete was even in the 1300s. I don't know why. I forgot that.
It's just so stacked that such a long time frame that you just...
It just didn't even register in my mind until someone was like, oh yeah, Crete's there. Yeah. But, yeah, we'll have good fights. It's not like, it's not like 447 is just going to steamroll everyone they face. I don't think that's going to be the case at all. Maybe in the 400s and after, I don't think there's anyone that would be able to compete, but because that was already the case. But like 393 would be fun to face. I'd like to go up against Concrete just to see how terrible it is.
It would be fun.
Maybe we'll see Calm. Maybe we'll see Calm
That'd
someday.
Be fun. I'd much rather that than day one servers.
Yeah, what you're dealing with now? Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah.
Day 1 and week 2 servers.
I mean, it's what I've always wanted, is to like fight up with the big boys. I know I won't win, but it's still fun because you see, what they do and how they run stuff and how coordinated they are, everything like that.
This week is nothing compared to just be happy in our face in 1001. Like, this is nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with this. When we have lots, we're doing the best out of everybody, filling them, keeping them filled. It's just that we're struggling to get lots is the issue.
Yeah, I mean, each server is so active.
It's just,
Who's in 1216? Oh wait, that's you.
Yeah.
So that's you, Rafiki, Deathwing.
Veils.
Okay. And then who's
a
1107?
That's Shroomix, I believe.
Oh.
No, it's
No.
Microdose.
Microdose. Okay.
Oh, Microdose is 1107.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can pull up the ring boards.
Where's Shroomrix? 1111? Oh, the
yeah,
1111?
the 1111 is dirty.
Yeah, they got a good merge. Tromix, Gibby, Bap,
Yeah.
Wims.
Wait, she's with you all now?
Yeah.
In 03? I didn't know that.
All-
Okay.
All the creams, deli.
Oh, black cream, white cream. Okay. I was like, what do you mean all the creams? You mean all the Riz?
Yeah.
Oh, all
No,
the
no,
cream.
no,
Black
no.
cream, white cream.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're strong.
Yeah, the booty cream. Yeah.
The booty cream.
Mm-hmm.
Drama lock.
RQ.
Yeah.
RQ, can you complain yet? You can always complain, RQ. Uh-oh, he says he's going to go on a Nylock rant about the merge. Do it. Let's go. Let us know, RQ.
There's the bun queen herself right there. 27.
Where?
On the rank boards. I'm pulling it up. Give it one moment.
Oh,
But where's her guard kills? Isn't that where she shines? I assume the OG Bun Queen.
I don't know.
I don't even think I'm guarding.
Oh, you're not guarding? Oh, okay.
I know I'm
I
getting
don't think
hit
so.
right now. What the heck? Half. Leave me alone.
I went to look and my iPad crashed. So I'll pull it up here.
Guards. Let's see. She is 8th right now with 19 guard kills.
Oh,
Guard wins.
And she's not even guarding. She didn't have to try. She's just top 10 with all those monsters. OG Bun Queen.
Bap keeps killing me.
Your tourney partner keeps coming after you?
Yeah, she attacks me every day in cross server. One shots me in the. Well, I don't know. Somehow yesterday I attacked her and I didn't even have any gear on, so I was naked. She one shotted me.
Wait, Snowy. Wait, what are you saying? What do you mean your main sir? Who is your main merge?
Oh God, I'm not.
Who did 461 get? Oh shit! 461 got 450 and 483. Literally the two dead servers in the 400s. Is that who you got?
Sounds like it.
Oh. Because Akane, I know you're around. Akane, I want to say that you had like a pretty normal looking merge. I could be wrong about that.
Said 63,
50 and 83. But literally the two the only completely dead servers that I'm aware of. That is bullshit. Now I think about it. Like that's.
Oh
that's
wow.
We have servers in 1650s with double the servers merged together than 1517. They gave up on merges and just tried a whale hunt and parking. Well, you all will get your Kudaz. I don't know how to pronounce your name. My apologies. But you all have your third merge coming up, and I know Beefsteak's going to bat for you all. I told him to talk more with my apologies, VMods, but I said, talk with the VMods. Make a post in the main server Discord. He's talking only with Starlight. I don't think that's so helpful. Just make it visible. Get people from your server to post and the servers you want to merge with to post. If you request one, there's at least a chance. If you don't request one, you ain't going to get what you want at all. That's for sure.
Somebody pass me. Yeah.
Oh, Akane, you all got 33 and 35? I like that's a very good merge, honest. Yeah. Because that's Tony, Legacy Chica. There's a lot more players I'm forgetting, but they have multiple. They have that Sage too that I'm forgetting. I can see his profile pic. Shit, he yo-yos up and down from into Legends. Yeah, I don't know. It's once I saw the May merge list, I was really happy for some servers, and we talked about this already. You always hear about the servers that are or the server merges that are like really positive that people are stoked about, and then the ones that are on the opposite end of the spectrum. You don't hear as much about the ones in the middle, which is most of them, I think. I could be wrong about that. But when I saw Damo, that's who it is. Thank you, Fox. That's my boy. Um, but when I saw that 419 at the end, the first merge in May, when I saw that the two 400 servers that got a merge got one server each, like it was just one server going into another for both of them, I felt for sure that 488 would just get like 483, like one dead server and that's it. And they made the unprecedented move and ignored their precious rush cycle. We have prayer rush 2 weeks in a row now, which is okay because I don't give a shit about that long term. But I would have said 0% chance, 0. Real Striking says he got kicked out of the top 20 thanks to you, Calm. Yeah.
No, I showed him. He asked to see where his ranking was, and I pulled it up.
Oh.
So he said,
Sorry.
Thanks, Calm.
Oh, I just read it like sarcastically. My apologies, Real Striking. But yeah, sorry. End that Colin rant. Kudas. My main point is this: the fact that they left, like that they have deviated from the rush cycles, means that pretty much anything should theoretically be possible when it comes to not anything, but merging isn't just your rush cycle anymore. It's just not. Like they've set a precedent now. Whether they stick to that or not, I have no idea. But yeah. Anyway. Sorry about all those. That was like several Colin rants in a row. My apologies.
Valid.
To go back to sailing real quick, one other thing I saw in the patch notes that some of the people getting sailing here in the coming weeks or whenever, they changed the nighttime hours. I don't know if y'all noticed that. It's no longer midnight to 10 a.m. It's now 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., I believe is what it is.
Which totally... That's so much better, yeah.
Which would have been great last week because, Rafiki is like one of my other, like, main sweaty sailors with me, and he's Australian, so he was locked out for so much of his active time. He'd have to stay up till, like, 2 a.m. just to do, like, the server opening stuff, and then he would grind until, like, 4 a.m., sleep for a couple hours.
Oh gosh.
That 12 to 10 wasn't very friendly to the Australians, the Spanish servers. Any of those that play on the Almond servers that don't live in the time zones of the U.S. It was not friendly at all.
Even for the Almond servers, I thought it was nonsense because that's what I was just always used to. Was like, oh, reset, do all my daily stuff. Okay, cool, everything's done.
Mm-hmm.
Sail. Then I go to sail, get the tasks done and everything, and then set up before I go to sleep. Like go park my ship somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what the reason for that is, but I'm happy. That's a good change. I think a real positive change.
Yeah. Cryptid said Meow was the same. Yeah, Meow was.
That was not.
We were fighting for that first place.
Where's Meow now? What server's Meow in?
1170.
1170? Okay.
They merged with Badger Den, with Deserving and ATL Fan and Jessica's, all the Jessicas. Okay. And Jessica's. Moose's corpse is still around.
Oh, pour one out for the homie.
Yeah. He said, Meow was telling me he's still like 140 some million, hasn't played in 7 months.
Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, I owe Kitty a song, so I'm gonna sing her a real quick thing from that latest bad lip reading thing. Is that all right with everyone?
Sure.
Kitty, this is for you. 1 second, I gotta type it. I'm typing in chat. I just fucking said it. I don't know why I'm typing it and then saying it. Synthetic, big boy, synthetic. You must not be big boy, synthetic. Paris. Done.
Oh my god, we're gonna
That's
get
for you.
copyright strike.
That's for you.
What did RQ
No,
said?
not for.
Did we go against any merged servers and ships? Do you mean like the merged like correlation or
Coalition? Is that what it's
coalition?
called?
That's the word I'm looking for. If so,
think it was
I didn't
cool.
go against. I only went against 1170, who took the W. 1169, who was Farah's server, and Aquafina, and
Farah and Aqua.
Natsu. Some dude with
Are
what is
Aquafina and Natsu's are they still plume? Or they change it up for ships or no?
They were plume for ships, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, early on, I didn't think there was going to be a way to catch them in points. They're that 11, yeah, Jolt, Stray, their
Okay.
their server
Jolt and
was
Jolt.
just like before prison opened. They had like I think an 8 mil gap on 1170, and then or maybe it was 6 mil, and then they had like almost a 10 mil gap on us, and then 1170 grabbed prison early and just defended it for dear life and just racked up so many points. It's pretty wild.
So Farah, Jolts, Dre, Maharaga, Greed, they're all in 12 and more are all in 1280 now?
No, they're Jolts and
Or
them
1180.
are 1169. Maharaga and
Oh.
Greed are 1280.
And Farah's okay, so Farah's with
1169.
okay, sorry. I was getting those two mixed up because I remember I messaged a little bit with Jolts and he was like, "Yeah, I'm with Farah now," and I was like, "Oh, so that's like Tamer City over there," because you know, Jolt's always fucking me up with his Tamer and Legends, but okay. And Dre's been I didn't really know the name. I didn't know the name Dre until more recently, but Dre's been in for several cycles, I think, in a row.
Yeah.
Up in peak now.
They've
Yeah.
been
But I
pretty
didn't know Dre.
competitive for a while. Just another
Okay.
sleeper. I think that was all I had on ships. I'm trying to think. There was a couple other things in the patch notes.
What did you think the 1 week of ships? Did you guys like it? You know, I mean, other than the time being, you know, cut off from 12 to 10, if it was, you know, but overall, just the week.
I think I liked it as shorter. I'll keep this shorter. Huh. I liked it was shorter, but if you're only having essentially 6 days of sale, I think the build-up period, I like how they sped that up, but maybe make the build-up period just like, if that's 2 days, then make the PvP section before the center opens up maybe 3 days. Like, I want to do actual sailing more than a third of the time. Like, or more than 2/3 of the time. I want that to be the vast majority. I don't want it to be building up a ship and all that boring shit with timber and stuff. Yeah.
Well, but you know, that first day there was nothing. It opened up, and you know, even though you couldn't move after midnight, there was once 10 a.m. came around, there was still nothing.
Nothing to do. Yeah.
Nothing.
Smack,
but you know,
smack ruins whenever you had durability.
yeah, that was it. You know, but I didn't understand the first couple days of the sailing, and then towards the end, you know, like day 4, 5, 6, 7, I enjoyed it. You know, I did participate a little more. You know, but in the beginning, I was like, what is this? I was like, oh my god. But you know, towards the end, once I understood and you know the different, you know, the 3-page with the tactics and whatnot, it was good. You know.
I like that too.
Yeah.
After I figured it out, I was like, oh, when I go hit people, I put all my stuff here. When I'm hitting resources, I put my stuff here. Oh, my team's fallen, put all my stuff above. Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
it was a nice little mix-up.
I like that. That was cool. as a prophet, I had to change my set so often because it's like, oh, Pokey Martial Sage is sitting on this resource. Okay, switch to anti-regen, do this, do that, change my skills around. So it was like the whole extra thing I had to remember. But I don't mind that because I already have like this checklist I have to go through.
Yeah.
But I did
And I liked that it showed the players sitting there, with how much they had left. It was nice. And, and the losing the durability after you hit somebody. So the mega whales, they weren't invincible throughout the entire season. They were able to be defeated. Now, buying repair kits, and just constantly repairing. That's a whole different story. But being able to actually, a free to play could kill one of the whales, with enough durability loss, So that was a nice
trade-off, though.
Yeah.
Because in order to do damage to durability, you need to have high durability. Because the amount of damage you do to their durability is based on how much durability you had, and when they killed you.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you, I died from quite a lot of free-to-play people from, especially 1169, because I would go park somewhere and it was just like a train. I would just watch them, like 7 of them coming at me, and they must have had auto attack on, because it was like as soon as they hit my node and died, it was purple line coming back, purple line coming back. I was just like, all right, well, I guess I'm just gonna give this node up, go back and repair.
Yeah.
Prison
It
was
was
really
nice.
annoying. Prison was really annoying. Once the server got it, they just have to keep spamming auto defending and make sure they have like enough repair kits, and they just keep going back and guarding prison. For like
I didn't know there
entire
was an
time.
auto defend. I didn't even know there was an auto defend or an auto attack. I had no idea. I'm just learning this now.
I don't know if it happened for anybody
Most of the time-
else, but my
Most of the time you want to leave it off. Go ahead.
Sorry, you.
I said what I said.
Oh, yeah. My auto guard, especially the last day, we wrestled prison back from 1170 for a little bit, and it was like, whenever I'd go into guard with auto guard, I would hit the first person, and then I would jump down the list to the bottom, and then everybody else would take hits, and I was like, wait, those are my kills. Give me those back. I need that Barret.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You don't. Most of the time, you don't want to have it on, just because it does weird stuff like that, and sometimes you might not want to go back out. Because it's kind of hard to cancel once you're. Well, I guess you cancel by going to a different building, but yeah, you don't always want to have it on. You want to leave your options open.
Nobody read.
I didn't even know it was an option.
Don't read the comment Kitty wrote, because that was like my only trick I found. Don't read that out loud. And
I used that
go
all
ahead,
the
go ahead.
time.
I was just being a jerk ass. That was something I figured out by pure luck, and it was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna say it out loud. All right, yeah. Being able to, so you hit a resource, but you don't hit it 15 times or whatever. You just go hit it the once, and you just fucking sit there. It is great. It was so fun. It was funny. I got to see it live happen a couple times where I'd go hit one thing and you sit there, and then someone was already in the area, and then they just come back over and be like, oh, he must have just gone back to camp or something. Nope, surprise, bitch.
Yep.
It was great. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zico was doing that a lot too. Yeah.
Yeah. I would not want to run into Zico like that, where you're just like, oh, cool, a resource. Oh, I'll just go sit on my resource. This would be Zico. Yeah, that would scare the crap out of me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, I'm dead. All right.
Back over here.
It's not like I knew about auto attack, so I was just dead then.
There is a couple
auto
people in
attack's
our server. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, just like if you have auto attack on, you're attacking a resource. It's going to keep attacking, so it's really annoying because you can't really cancel out of it because you're already like mid sail after you finish attacking. It's just going to keep attacking until you run out of durability, or you be able to take the resource.
You can't untoggle the auto attack. Like, okay, so let's say.
Oh.
I mean, I did it when I know I did it.
You can
I was attacking. Oh, you're saying not if there's a person there.
Yeah. So
Okay,
when
got
you're
it.
trying to like reduce the durability on the resource to try to take it, and you have auto on, it's just
Yeah.
gonna keep going until you either die or you take the resource.
Someone in chat said this. It might have been Fox. I don't remember now, but there was multiple people in our server that said like, yeah, I've just been dead for like 2 days. So like the repair, like how to repair, and like I'm still not sure what that sync button does.
The
Like,
sync button is if you gain, because your max durability is based on your character's power level. So
Okay.
if you say got some big upgrade, the sync button will basically upgrade your durability to whatever your new power gives you.
Okay. I don't know why they wouldn't just do that automatically. That's my first little statement about that. And then, but yeah, there was a few people that just were like, "Yeah, I'm still dead," and we were like, "What? Just are you hit repair? Like use the repair stuff, then press the big button that says repair." I feel like there might be an easier way to do that because more than two people I can remember asked in our chat.
Well, there's a pro and con to it. Like you can kind of min max like how much like how you use your durability. Because when you're attacking someone that you know you can beat, and they have like a lot of durability, you want
Ah,
you want to keep your durability low. So even though you might die, they're not getting as much merit from from you or from them killing you.
okay.
Yeah,
Because you're
because
low. Also. Okay.
yeah, because the way it works is if you win the fight, you're taking all their durability, and all their durability becomes merit for you. But if you lose the fight, then however much durability you had, a percentage of that based on how much HP you managed to take from the other person, that becomes like damage to their durability. So it's you have to kind of like figure out, are you going to beat this person? Yes, no, and in which case, how much durability do you want to have on you when you fight this person?
Okay. See, y'all, it's not even next level. It's like multi levels above my thought process for sale with that stuff. Yeah. I was just so
Yeah,
I think it was Jelly. Lord, I was sitting somewhere. I killed Lord Jelly. He comes sailing back. I didn't know if it was live or not, or if it was auto defend. I didn't know. I beat him again, and then I got sent to my camp, even though I won the fight. And of course it was because of my durability. But when it happened, I was like, "The fuck is this?" Like I was just like the past sale seasons that, because it was right when fighting opened or whatever. I was just like, "Where's my little like -1 or debuff or whatever?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah, this durability thing." And then I had to go read about it.
yeah, you still get those minus whatever debuffs like for your kill streaks. But
Yeah.
it's just this version of sailing. It's more of like managing your durability, and if you can manage it efficiently, you're probably going to be doing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can dig it.
What you definitely don't want to do is what Deserving and me did day one of PvP. First thing, we went straight for each other and used the entirety of our repair kits almost. Just because we kept tying. Like, I would kill him as my mage, but then his Cheetah would kill me, and then our durability loss would make him like have to go back to camp and full repair, and then I would full repair, and we just come back and we just we probably hit each other like 40-50 times that first day, and then like afterwards he just messaged me. He was like, "Hey, so I think that was a bad idea." I was like, "Dude, me too. Please, can we not do that again?" Yeah, Cryptid. We were just zooming at it. Was like one node, and we'd both revive and then pop 80% speed buffs and just back to that node just over and over again.
Oh man.
It was a fun season. There's some kinks, some little tweaks they need to make, but
So they aren't planning to do it more frequently, even though it's only a week, correct? Or we don't know. Oh, okay, we don't know. I thought that was confirmed somewhere. My bad. Okay.
I know the Japan servers, I think Tiamat was telling me, they got this season 2 or 3 months ago now, and they haven't gotten another season since.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Next sale is on the 2nd. I think you're talking, Kane, you're talking about the summer event, basically, that's happening on the Friday. Is that the 2nd? Or is this a different season? 2nd. Yeah. Friday, that's the event. Sailing always starts on Mondays.
When's the sailing on 846? Isn't that usually pretty
It's
early?
100 and something days minimum. So
Oh, is it?
yeah, it'd be after
Mm.
that.
Oh gosh, that's gonna be fuck. I didn't even think about sailing on 846 till just the second. Holy crap, that'll be fun.
It's gonna be like a month
version of
longer.
sailing is going to be.
I think it's the first one.
It's,
I don't think.
Right?
I'm
Really?
pretty sure we're gonna kill 3 servers in one go. Like
think it's
they're
a
all
30
just gonna be like, this game sucks.
Yeah, I think it's a 30-day one. Like it goes through.
Yeah.
I don't think. No. It's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be boring. It's just gonna be.
It'll be
Just
like how
sitting there.
Parking Wars is, where like I'm like, oh snap, time to kill people, and then I go look and like
Mhm.
all the lots are taken and everyone's dead. I can't kill anyone.
Yeah,
Or,
I,
like-
I pretty much quit trying to plunder on 846. I'm like, I'm plundering on my main, and by the time I get over to 846, they're all gone. So,
I mean, from what I noticed, like 2 of the servers we're facing right now on 846 aren't even trying anymore.
yeah,
No.
that's every week now. We're killing servers.
The first week that we had, the first week
They
for
were dead
840
before.
Yeah.
where
that's
we
right.
had like 10, we had like 10 or 11 of
Yeah.
the parking spots one night overnight, and I was just like, all right, I'm not needed. I'm just gonna go defend this one lot that has no one on it and park my shit. I don't know. 846 is gonna be that'll be fun times for sure. Overall,
I mean, a lot of those servers were already actively dying, even before we had cross server, parking and events.
Yeah.
But
our Victor, how's 846 going? I think it's going well. I think I think it's still super active. I think there was like a little bit of a lull after, because some people were sailing obviously on their mains, and then the later servers got our merge just this week. So, but yeah, things are going great over there. Oh yeah, and Fox is in 851. No one forget this when we eventually see 851. Fox, good luck. Have fun with that. He's a leader of a family on 851. So yeah, good luck with that. Oh, he says they're begging for a merger. Yeah, well, when will that happen?
They'll-
Is that? Oh, that's
they'll
not gonna. That's not gonna even be terribly long before that, huh? Probably be like a month or two.
I don't think they'll merge 846 with anybody. They'll merge like every other server in the 800s together,
Yeah.
except 8. It'll be the mergers will say 800 to 899 except 846. Yeah. Yeah.
You say 851 doesn't have any huge whales. 846 doesn't have any huge whales. There's no whales. Fine. It's just normal.
Yeah. Where's Rabs been? He waiting
I
for
would
the
say
8 days to come back.
I think he's just been destroying parking lots on his main and stuff, and sailing last week.
Yeah.
They had a pretty fun
Yeah.
sailing, from what I heard.
Did they? Come back after the 8 days, get your free awakening and a bunch of free stuff.
Oh, do we want to discuss the stuff that's coming up or no? Like the mount with the
Yeah, we
supposed
can.
25%.
Yeah, we should
I'm
definitely
not- wait.
discuss that. Go ahead.
Wait, what do you
Okay.
guys think of the Cinder Wolf? Like the mount that we just, the event that we just had. Like, what do you guys think about that stuff?
I
I like it.
didn't really care for it at first, and Blake has changed my whole opinion on it.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What? How? Why?
it's so good.
What the fuck?
It's
Why didn't you tell me? You all just didn't. You just left me out.
I found out what yesterday.
You didn't ask.
I found out yesterday.
You
I
didn't
think
ask.
is when I
You
asked
guys have to
Blake.
tell me before the event ends. What? See, they don't care about me at all.
Well, I mean, okay. I mean, to be fair, like the wolf isn't exactly like game breaking, but it is a good mount. Like overall, it's just a good mount because how would I put this? I guess I would say it's like a utility mount. It's good in like a lot of situations.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay. I saw it like okay, so the back piece that's a good back piece for Tamer. Okay, cool. Like I was like, all right, that's neat. But I read them out and I was like, well, I'm not, at least I always look at stuff through the lens of a mage, and I was like, well, when am I using this over Cloud or maybe even Cheetah? When? And that's what I
mean,
couldn't
let me put it this
figure
way.
out.
Like
I just
wolf
couldn't
mount
figure
is,
it out.
yeah, the wolf mount is essentially like a weaker version of Cloud combined with Nebula Shuttle.
Dude,
But
that
those are like
shield
two of my
is
favorite
so
ones. I didn't
strong.
think that at all. The shield?
What was that? Yeah, the wolf shield's pretty strong because it ignores the PvP reductions.
It's so strong.
Well,
when,
goddamn.
when you pop it,
Well, I should've
it's like, I thought it was a bug at first. I came to Blank. I was like, "Hey, yo, what is going on?" And he was just like, "Nah, that's how it works." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
The only person that I
I
know
got
that
some
has the
replays with it, where
Yeah,
where it's
Nylok. Oh yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, Nylok. Like pretty much, if you're focusing on damage, Cloud's still better. But and if you focus on pure defense, Nebula Shuttle is still better. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but it's a mix
wolf mount's kind of like
between, and that's what
yeah,
I'm
the wolf mount's
mostly
like in
using
between.
my hybrid. I'm mostly on hybrid builds right now, and that's why I'm like, oh man, because that's probably where I would be using it.
Here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a replay against BAP. This is the best example of the shield, especially on like a mage. It may take a second for you to catch up.
There's two.
Like I'm just getting shredded, and then bloop. My blitz pops at near the end so that the cheetah doesn't break the shield.
Yep, shield activates.
Huh. Jesus. All right. Well, fuck. I just wrote it off as like I don't need that shit. Like I'm saving money.
I like it because I could basically have it on almost any of my builds, and it works.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, it's disgusting.
What's the percentage on the shield?
45%.
45%.
45%.
But ignores that. So I could just essentially have like a free, 3.5 billion HP shield, huh?
And you also get 10% damage res.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
And you get 1 second of complete control immunity. I think it cleanses. Hold on, let me pull it up. I don't remember if it cleanses or not.
The only person in my server, at least pre-merge, I don't know about that, but the only one that had it is our tamer. Well, you just switched to tamer Totoro. He has it, and he has it on,
Cleanses.
and I just use my pre-blitz build on him, and I still just one-shot him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So Wolf isn't gonna save you from getting one-shotted like Cheeto would. So that's what I'm saying. It's not game breaking, but it is a good mount.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
well, that is good to know. I just didn't think much about it.
Oh, wrong place. I think it stops you. I want to say it's an insta cast. I know you said my debuffs were what saved you, Blank, but I'm pretty sure that build hits hard. Like would do like this replay I'm about to play. Like Blank is at 10% already, so his shield insta procs. And I do no pre-blitz damage, basically.
You did pre-blitz, it went down, right?
You went down 3%. There's no way that even I think I had 4 stacks.
Yes, you might be right.
Like, I think it's like as soon as you take that damage to drop to, to activate the shield, it's like an instant cast and blocks. So like my first skill procs some damage, or maybe even a pal or something, and then the shield just blocks the rest of it.
Okay, so that's where it's going to shine too. Kind of like how I used to use Hipster Tortoise, in like, for example, Family Brawl, and like if my HP was below a certain percent, that Hipster Tortoise shield is coming up at the beginning of every fight. Like this was before I was regen, so it's that same idea. So it's going to shine in Parking Wars and Family Brawl, like where you're fighting multiple people, we're defending against multiple people. Okay. That's interesting. It's good to know though, because I just wrote it off as like a meh mount, but that is good to know that it has uses obviously there. Okay.
Here's another blank win. Son of a gun.
This is what I get. This is what I get for not.
You need to
Now
ask
this was a
me.
question. Let's see. Now this was a question that somebody had asked in I think it was 846. I don't remember who. Does the shield dog work with the Cinder Wolf?
Shield dog?
I don't know.
Oh, Puppy
that
Fervor?
one. Yeah, Puppy Fervor.
Oh, I had no
I
idea.
mean, why wouldn't it? It's a shield, and it increases the Puppy Fervor increases shield by 20%, right?
And it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't say in the Cinder Wolf like not affected by anything else. It just I don't know. I think somebody I can't remember who it was. They were going to ask Starlight, or ask anybody, but it doesn't say that it's not affected by anything else that would increase or reduce the duration or
That's an excellent man. See, now I wish I would have got the motherfucker. Damn it. Doesn't happen often where I'm like, damn, I didn't buy something in this game. It doesn't happen that often. It's interesting.
Be something you could test though.
I mean, it's not like we can see the health bar on a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be
So
tough. If
I
you
don't-
can find somebody that you consistently maybe proc their wolf shield,
And you fight them with Puppy Fervor, yeah.
Yeah, and you could like see how long their shield is up, because theoretically it would have longer uptime if it's getting that big of a boost, isn't it?
It would be a
Puppy Fervor.
It'd be a 54% shield.
Yeah, with no PvP reductions, it'd be a pretty thick shield.
Just absolutely disgusting.
Do you
That's
have
a lot of
do you
shit.
have it? Do you have that mount?
Me? No, I didn't get it. No.
Okay, I was gonna say I wouldn't want to. Not that I ever want to fight 8 wide anyway, but
I wouldn't even be worried about me. I'd be worried about like lower count.
yeah, but even on you, that's what? Even on you, that's what 6 billion HP or 600 billion HP shield. What? Like
I drop my HP and I have more attack now.
I haven't looked. Okay.
Yeah, I was fiddling, so it's a little different. But yeah, no, I don't usually get like the event, the 1,000 spin. I don't usually get those items.
Fox, you feel that way about Pixel Sword? Yeah, we were talking about Warbringer in World Chat today, because someone's trying it out. I don't know why I'm hiding his name. He's in Legends, fucking Pokey. Anyone can see it. Pokey's been Marshall Safe for a long time, and he's, like a lot of people, he's getting bored being essentially, an iron statue, like that does really well in Parking Wars and is fine in Cross Arena, but he came from Plume, so he's like a DPSer, like at heart. And he swapped over, but he doesn't have Pixel Sword, and I was like, well, I mean, the people I see in Peak, all, like, and I went and looked at all the fights, like Medrusta, Kupo, I'm trying to think of the other Warbringers, No Pants Zin, they're all on Pixel Sword. I think, like, one of them, he's always changing his name, but, like, Regen for Cucks, Regen for Ditties, Marshall Sage, because you're a word I'm not going to say on this. But he's the only one I could see, like, in my history that was on, like, Panda Bow still. But yeah, like the pixel sword. I think it was Trippy that first messaged me like, "Hey, this is a potential problem," and I wasn't having any issues with it. Blank, I think I messaged you where I was like, "Hey, how are you dealing with this pixel sword?" And you were like, "I don't know, crit res," and I was like, "Well, my crit res is at 81%, like, or counter damage res. My bad, sorry."
Yeah.
You're like, "Up your counter damage res," and I was like, "Yeah, I did that." But I did figure it out. Is just the build I'd been using for the time in peak was I was using the skill damage res instead of crit res and counter damage res because I'm not seeing many archers hit me. I'm not seeing like those are the only people hitting me for the most part that I'd have any chance against were warbringers and mages. But I switched it up a little and just got crit res back to my normal stuff, and it's all right. It's a pain in the ass though. Like it's a big problem. Like not a problem like oh, this artifact's overpowered, but like if you're not prepared for a warbringer with that pixel sword, it's pretty nuts. Oh, Crete, what up, Crete?
There's Crete.
What's up,
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
Welcome, new Sage.
Yeah, we were just
fan.
talking. Yeah, we were just talking shit about your new Sage build.
Yeah, it's so bad.
And
We
by
didn't
shit,
have all
we
these-
meant admiring.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we didn't have it up on the stream looking at all your power is or anything,
yeah. All the Riz. Looking at all like, yeah. Mhm.
No, I was bragging in our world chat the other day, humble bragging, like, look who beat my ass and look who beat my ass today, and dropped a video of Crete stomping me and Woo stomping me. But yeah, why did you switch to Sage? That was an unforeseen move. I'm curious about that. Too many Sages, it feels like again.
You know what they should do? I just had a little light bulb. Just nerf warriors.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that.
I've never heard
I
of
don't know
this
where-
before. I've
Like
never
it
heard
literally
of this.
just came. It just came to me, and I don't know why nobody has thought of it. Yeah, nerf warriors.
Midswa's here too.
Nerf warriors. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we got Mid Swift in chat now too. Okay, Concrete says he swapped for parking. That makes sense. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And Mid
What up,
says
Sea
he's
Star?
going- Nerf Warriors. Crete's on board. Mid's got no one to test his stun builds against.
I mean, I think it's a great idea. I'm gonna go make a thread about it right now. Actually, I'm gonna make a thread.
I think it's a brilliant idea. It's the first time I'm hearing about this idea of nerfing warriors. I think everyone's on board. I think.
And I even have like a little like a picture for it, like to give somebody like an idea, to really show how serious we are about it. Okay, here.
Yeah. So Kitty's saying love Sage because it's lazy. You don't need to have 4 or 5 builds.
Lazy.
Oh,
Shots fired.
OG Bun Queen. I inadvertently upset the OG Bun Queen. I'm just reading Kitty's words, but Kitty's
It is
super
lazy.
awesome.
You just sit there and be fat and thick. It is lazy. It's the laziest build.
I was bringing it up because I've heard so many people say the opposite, like that they are hating Sage so much because you can't go and you have an attack build, you have your main stall build, you have you can have other sets obviously, sure, but like Pokey, Cold Pulse, who's not playing anymore unfortunately, but there's so many people I can think of. They're just like, I'm so bored. Because they're used to attacking people and they've been Martial Sage for however many months now. But yeah, like the people that have been committed to the stall life, the Sage life, the people that have been Sage for a long time or just who like doing that, it's the class. Like Profit Stall used to be a thing and now I like hardly ever see it, like outside of Parking Wars here and there. Like Martial Sage is just way better in every way, shape, or form than for stall. It's just better
Yeah.
than any other spell that exists.
The
Anyway.
sages are just. Oh, here,
Oh
I'm just gonna
shit, Papa C is here. What up, Papa C? It's another one of my new server mates. What up, buddy?
Welcome.
But yeah, I think that's the thing, and I've seen it quite a bit. There's actually multiple people in 493 where they main, because I've seen Ghost, he mains Plume, he's in Legends right now. Papa C, I think, mains Plume, but they all have Martial Sage builds as well. So you can kind of switch, right? Like, okay, I want to be fat annoying for Parking Wars or for this or that, sure. And then when you want to go fucking murk people, you just switch to Plume. See a lot of people doing that. Papa C, tired of Sage, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I gave up on playing Sage as well.
Did you?
Well, I mean, I still have it for tournament and stuff like that if I need it, but like I don't want to use it for Parking Wars or anything.
Yeah, I feel like you all know much better than I ever will, but I feel like in top 32 in Shroom tournament, because that's as far as I've ever gotten. It feels like that's as far as I'll ever go. Actually, I'm a liar. I'm top one. I've never been to top 32. Sorry, I'll never be there. But when I look at it every single time, top 32, and then top 8, everything, the percentage of Martial Sage just seems to be creeping higher and higher, and it's been high for a very, very fucking long time.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean that I think it's a problem. That's not what I'm saying. It's more just like if the top players in our region are throwing out an arbitrary percent. Actually, I'll ask you all. Blank, what would you say the percentage of people in top 32 are playing class-wise?
Say probably like more than half are sages for sure.
Okay. And then when we get to, say, top 8, what would your take on that be, 8? What percentage of the top 8 is generally Martial Sage? For the past few tournaments?
For the past few tournaments?
75%? 80?
Yeah, that sounds about right. 75%.
So yeah,
Oh yeah, 50, yeah, 50,
No.
minimum 50, minimum 50%.
Minimum 50. Yeah. So do I think it's a problem? No, I don't think it's a problem because it can be beat just like everything can be beat. But what I find so interesting, is that very few players, let's say above X power, haven't tried it by now. That's what I like about it. I like that there's finally a class that has made people try something that isn't their main class. I like that. That's why I like it.
Well, and you would see a lot more. I think a lot of the tamers, swap to Sage because tamer is just you can't do it in the tournament.
In the tournament, yeah.
Yeah, so I think if that issue with the pals was resolved, you would certainly see more tamers. But until then, I think majority of them did switch to Sage just because it's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah. I put that suggestion up in the Discord thread up up to Nerf Warriors. I put a little picture and everything, and it's official. But yeah, I think if they could fix that tamer issue with the pal targeting, you wouldn't see as many sages. You would see. Tamers are definitely going to be a problem with this new, what is it, divining? Once we get more of these paths and everything unlocked, I think tamers are going to be a big problem.
But what about all that PAL Rizzy?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just saw an opportunity to say
Yeah.
PAL Rizzy.
Yeah.
The PAL Inspire, which has, all right, it's impossible for me not to say PAL Riz now. All right, so the PAL Inspire, which is based off of the PAL Riz and the PAL damage, there's a relationship between all of it, and I still don't. You just had it up, not terribly long ago.
I don't know. Like the tamers are going to be using the ones that obviously increase their damage. To you.
Damage.
Yeah, the Inspire or the Rizzy or whatever. They're going to be using those. But if I'm using something, I'm going to have to use like the PAL, to block that. But there are other classes. There's a lot of specific things kind of geared and toward the tamer. Whereas if you don't have, I don't even, the PAL damage res, the counter of those two, but they're gonna hurt. it's kind of, it's a no-brainer for them to have those damage boosts, because why wouldn't they pick them? The PAL damage boosts. But,
Yeah.
if you're, for a generic set, why would I have a PAL resistance? Why would I put that specifically on my set,
Yeah.
So they're going to be a problem. They will be.
I feel like I was about to say but I feel like I've been worried about Tamer for about, I don't know, 3 to 5 months, and we just keep getting closer and closer and closer to them getting more and more tools, and then it'll be like
especially
widespread nonsense.
and now that you could add, I don't know how much the orange or the reds add PAL crit and PAL combo. Yesterday I beat Zico and Leroy. Today I lost to both of them with 87 PAL res, 4K crit. I can't beat them now. Just from that little extra boost of PAL crit and PAL combo, just the crit rate itself and the PAL combo.
It's not little.
Yeah.
I can tell you how much mine would be.
Yeah, they're going to be it's a significant boost. I can't beat them now.
For me, like my max I can get for PAL crit or PAL combo is 7.66%.
From each one?
From each one.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So they could.
It's not insignificant.
I think Leroy is at like
here comes
62 combo. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say no. That was like a man, that's disgusting. Like just thinking about it, that's what I was. It wasn't like because you were talking. It was just like God. All those stats are just so gross.
Yeah.
7% per. You said 7% per slot, like 3 slots per.
Yes.
I don't know what you even call them.
Well, that's the max. Obviously, that's 100% of what I can possibly get.
Sure.
In like a red, but yeah, let's say like you get like 3 or 4, even 5% on each one. That's still pretty big boost.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah. I can't touch them now. They walk right over me. So I guess it's time for counter PAL crit. Sage, here we come.
Maybe it's time for some Supreme Spirit business up in here.
Ooh, in-game Supreme Spirit. It's gonna be strong, I feel.
It's gonna be very strong. I didn't realize the rates were that high with the potential.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Leroy, I think has like. I was looking at it last night when I was seeing all this stuff coming through. I think he's got like 62 PAL combo, and then stack a few of those nodes with 5%ers. It's another 20% right there, maybe more once he unlocks the other tiers. Constant PAL combos and crits are gonna be insane.
And there's no ignore PAL crit or ignore PAL combo, is there?
I don't know.
I think so. I think I saw in the patch notes there was. Hold on.
Ignore PAL combo? Let me see.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Okay, we don't have any items, I don't think.
No, I don't see ignore PAL combo or ignore PAL crit.
It was ignore crit.
Oh God.
Never mind.
So Tamer's got. So there's like ignore counter and ignore combo and just regular combo. I think were those an options in the second one? I think the second path.
Yes. Wait.
What was that?
No, they're not.
There's a ignore PAL inspire and ignore PAL res. That's the only ignore PAL stuff I see.
There's no ignore combo or ignore counter that I see. Wait, do you see one in tier 2? Blank?
Or ignore counter, ignore combo? Yeah, it's there in tier 2.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm wrong then. Could be in tier 3, we don't know.
Hey Patty, welcome to Shroom Chronicles. Hello.
So right there, that puts a little gap between Tamers and the other classes, because you can add counter rate, you can add combo rate, from the first path, and in the second one I guess it unlocks ignore counter, ignore more of that, you have pal combo and pal crit in the first path, but there's nothing to ignore that, at least that we can use to counter that in the first two paths.
Sorry, I just had a bit of a laugh because I was like, "Oh, it's 20. I should be doing parking," because I saw Tom doing
I was
parking.
just quietly
And then
doing
we,
it,
like,
hoping that
Yeah.
10:03 doesn't join in.
I saw it and I was like, "Oh shit,
I
parking!"
wasn't
And
even watching.
I went and logged in and it went to parking, and I was like, "Wait, there's no fucking parking? What's that?" I forgot there's no parking on merge week. Yeah,
I was gonna try for Merc's solo lot first, but somebody got to it before me. I was like, dang it.
Yeah, I'm still saying Pal Riz Scribble. What do you think? What do you think this is? Pal Riz, baby. The Pal Rizzy. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. How long do you guys think it'll be before we see another battle update? It's been a while since we had that Warbringer kind of buff. Dark Lord got that tiny bit of help. Obviously, Tamer got a little bit. It's been a while.
I see you. I see you.
Sentiment. Oh, I'm in the wrong set, so I'm not even gonna win. Jesus. At least I have a set on this time. Yesterday I attacked naked.
Oh gosh.
I went right for I hit BAP and I was naked. I didn't even know. I was just trying to get in the lot and just hit her. But yeah, so that's gonna put like a quite a wedge in between Tamers and the other classes, because there isn't that ability or that option to ignore those buffs that they're getting from that divining.
Yeah, I mean, with the pal crit, at least, I think crit res still works.
Still, but I mean, now you just increase the chance. I mean, some of them are probably close to 100, if not over. At least the pandas should be over 100.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Huddy's here. Huddy's here. What up, Huddy?
Yeah, what up, Huddy? Oh, Huddy. I was talking to Huddy before the stream. I told him I had to get going because I had to get my beard ready. And shit, here. Let's see if I can
Sorry, I'm still giggling about that.
Yeah.
Iski was
there we
a
go.
monster last week, Huddy. And then you were at the end too. When you switched up your build, I saw you running that. God, why are all these 10:03 people jumping in? Get out of here! Oh, Mike's in here. Okay, he could stay.
Calm Shroom.
Man.
Calm Shroom.
Blank, are you in that?
Goes into parking, attacks, hoping that
Blank,
half
are you
of
in
the
that?
people on the show don't see him attacking.
I'm in a lot.
Oh. Oh, he changed his name. Oh, my beard. Oh, I just shaved. It fell off. Where's the hole? Oh, there it is.
Who's getting bad?
Yeah, maybe we'll have more. Maybe we'll have more than one.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm
somebody got
dead.
bad.
Never mind.
Oh, my all got
I'm dead.
bad. Bummer. I was hoping to snag another kill with it.
Oh, Micro's in there too now. All right.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough.
You all got some sweaty parking going on over there, man.
After 20, like, it's like a lot opens, and there's, I think that last lot last night had like 30 some people in it. Just instantly.
Oh, it was ours. That's
Yeah.
we lost it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
I'm gonna need to hop off soon.
Okay.
Yeah, hop off whenever, Blank. We're always happy to get any minutes we get with a Blank man.
Yeah. Who was missing here?
Oh, so yes, sorry. The stuff coming out. I forgot. So the upcoming event, the upcoming event is interesting. And if those wording is correct and actually stays this way, because we don't know for sure, but the description I read, and then I think it was Fox posted a screenshot in a couple, at least one Discord server I saw. But the mount has 25% global HP.
Everything is subject to change until release day, is what I've been told. But I've also been told that, yes, it does have 25% mount. or global HP
Well-
on the mount.
My question to the panel of awesome people here and the beard as well, because that's an extra whole. This power creep, is this something that we think is like a one-time kind of thing? Kind of like I already forgot the name of the artifact that gave us the damage res. What was the name of that?
Yeah,
I don't
the
remember.
Sovereign or whatever it was.
Yeah, that. Do we think it's going to be like that, where they give it to us once, or is this like something where all of a sudden maybe more mounts maybe giving us plus 25% global attack, plus 25% defense?
Is it the 1,000 spinner or is it the 500?
It's the 500 the mount, I think. I could be mistaken about that.
I mean, just because it's mount doesn't mean it's the 5. I mean, 25% global HP is a lot. I would think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Yeah.
They said the mount. Wait, sorry. What was the question? My brain fried.
Is the mount 1,000 spin? Is the question.
I believe the artifact is.
That's what I would guess too. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, 25% HP. The mount could literally just say like, the mount could literally say, minus 1% global HP. If the passive is plus 25% global HP, I'd still get it. I don't care what it says on it. I don't know.
Yeah. It'll probably be a horrible, like probably something horrible, kind of like the that artifact was.
Yeah.
I just want to know. I want to know what kind of rewards it gives. Probably these cards or something to, for the divining. I imagine mount. So at some point, I'll probably give these rewards.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
I don't know the rewards for the last one, the Cinder Wolf. What are the parking rewards on that?
Let me bring it up. Oh, wrong button.
I think like a cog, and it wasn't anything like. I think it was maybe what the pyre gives. Pyro.
Yeah, the wolf was pretty bad for parking rewards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only reason I didn't get it. Because it had bad
Hammers,
rewards for parking.
Empowerment, soul winders, mount or remodeling guides, some runestone essence, lamps, and gold. So yeah, not great. Not the best.
No, not for a 1,000 spinner mount. The mount itself is good, but I think the rewards for something like that, the parking reward should be, a little, maybe a flame key. Like there's not even a mount that gives a flame key.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Flame keys are
we.
Sorry.
Yeah, and sorry, and I was just looking. What did you guys pick? Curiosity for your first item for sales when you were able to pick your first item if you got something, the back or the mount.
Oh yeah, I just had to make this choice, and to me it felt like almost exactly even because the back piece gives you the HP boost. The mount obviously is parkable, but it wasn't anything. I think it was like an empowerment gear. I went with the back piece. Because Dieter and the joke with Dieter with Loki. But
Dieter, yeah.
Yeah, because it's Dieter. That's it. It's the Dieter back piece. So that's part of the reason I got it. But I went with that over Rum Barrel, over the mount. But I don't know if that's right.
I don't think there's a right or wrong answer.
Yeah, it felt 50-50 to me. I don't know.
I went with the back just because that early on, I remember people talking about the back was apparently super good for like some kind of like stally mage build, and then
that was definitely a factor as well. As like there's definitely a chance in hell I might use the back piece someday, but I couldn't see any build that I would ever use for the Rum Barrel. But it's parkable. But defense versus HP, I went with the back piece. Yeah. What did you score first?
Yeah. I went with back.
Back?
Yeah, same reasons. It's just like, okay, I can't really see a use for the mount. Guess I'll choose the back.
Yeah.
I feel like if the parking reward wasn't an empowerment gear, but if it was like a key or a scroll or something, I feel like I might have gone that way. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Scrolls are love. Scrolls are life.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I went with the rum barrel,
Okay.
and my reasoning was because it's one of 3 mounts that gives Mimir potions.
It gives what
When you
potion?
part those blue potions that you need for the avians to level, like, because you need like 6,000 of them at level 130 or something. You need a ridiculous amount once you start like hit 120, 130.
Which one?
And those blue ones for the avians. Like,
the
you have the fruit and then
the
the
advancement stuff. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that
Yeah.
the advancement cost stuff hasn't been on my radar for forever. Because I just have so much of it. Because I only power up the one avian.
yeah, but like, so the fruits. So for like, I think what 110 it's 1,500, for 120 it's 3,000, and then for 130 it's 6,000. You know, it's
Okay.
it's a lot, and so I was just kind of looking at the long term. Yeah, I was looking at the long term because I was talking to Mitt, like, was it Mitt? I don't remember who, but I was like, I don't even know where you get them otherwise in the game. Like, we've accumulated them, but I don't know where they come from.
I know you can get them in cloud
Yeah, I've been picking them now.
and-
Clouds.
events.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
So-
feel like I've gotten almost all mine from cloud. Yeah.
Yeah, I started
Yeah,
picking them because you get like 25 or 30 or something at, or whatever it is for the maximum. But yeah, the duck, and I think the unicorn, and then this was, I think, the 3rd mount that gives you one of those potions. So I thought, well,
The duck? What's the duck? Why am I not?
Oh,
why don't-
oh, the bee duck mount. You probably don't have it.
So I don't have any of them. Okay, great.
Here it
Mhm.
is. I pulled it up on the stream so you can see.
Mm-hmm.
It also gives
Yeah, I don't have the
Awesome.
unicorn.
gems of
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, I parked the bee. I parked the duck, but yeah, I was looking through it. Yeah, I forget who it was when we were talking about how many of those. What are they? Mimir potions. And you just need, like, it just keeps doubling, and that'll be a hard wall once you hit like 130s, 140s, or And I thought, maybe I should probably start
Well.
doing something to earn those.
Yeah,
If it
maybe
doubles, and I'm expecting 140 to be like what, 12,000?
something crazy. Yeah.
What did you guys say 120 is at? Because I'm only at like 112 on my avian per level. What's 120?
Is it 3,000?
Oh
think so.
shit. Okay.
3,000 for 120, 6,000 for 130. So it looks like
Yeah.
it's doubling each time.
I
Okay.
can't even see.
Okay.
I don't have the Uka fruit to get to 110 to 120. Bummer.
Yeah, I think 120 was 3,000, and then 130 is, I think it's 136,000. I think that's where mid was at. But yeah, you didn't have the fruit.
I have like
And I just-
4,500 of the advancement. So I'm gonna start. I'm glad you mentioned this, per usual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you mentioned this because I'm gonna just throw in. I'm gonna throw them back in for Cloud Ascension now.
Yeah,
At
I've
least
been
one.
picking those. Just so that way, when that time comes, you're kind of prepared a little bit. It's always about the long term in this game.
Yeah. Okay, I need to drop off, guys.
All right, later,
Okay.
Blaine.
Bye,
Blake.
Blake.
Thanks for
Bye,
joining.
everyone.
Bye.
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 Oh,
Yeah.
Fox sent me the screenshots of the new stuff.
Yeah, I meant to, like I said, I was kind of running late leaving work. I meant to have like a whole little thing and we could pull it up on stream, and I failed. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Yeah, that's all right.
Oh,
It happens.
I see. Yeah, he was showing the park. He's showing me the parking rewards for Cinder. My bad.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I do have the other stuff up though. Yeah, I mean, it sounds. It's like it's the stack stuff again. It's kind of like, but it's like.
have you seen
so right.
the leaks? You've seen the leaks, right? Right? Or
I did. I took a little peek.
yeah. It looks like they're pushing that whole attacks, or was it? It was an attack speed or movement speed? Movement speed. Yeah, they're pushing that again, kind of like they did with Frostback with this new back accessory. Attacks
Okay.
with tidal waves at the start of the battle, increasing the movement speed by 20% and reducing enemy movement speed by 20%. Detects self and enemy movement speed every 5 seconds, once at the start of battle. For every 10 movement speed increased, increases attack speed, energy regen speed, and PAL attack speed by 2.5% up to 25%. For every 10% enemy movement speed reduced enemy attack speed, energy regen speed, PAL attack speed by 2.5 up to 25%. Which is interesting because I think the mount was the mount kind of meshes interesting with that. The mount, you gain 5 wave stacks at the start of the battle, each reducing enemies' final crit damage, final PAL crit damage, and final skill crit damage. Could be huge for you. But then it breaks 1 wave every 6 seconds or after.
Hold on, rewind a little bit. How much PAL crazy? What?
PAL crit damage, 4% per stack.
4%
I think. Gain 5 stacks.
Each, yeah, 5 stacks.
It's 5 stacks at the start of the battle, each 4%. So you're with 20% skill, pretty much crit damage reduction. All crit damages. And then you break 1 wave stack every 6 seconds or after every 20 basic attacks, increasing movement speed by 8% and attack by 6% until the battle ends. Stacking up to 5 times.
Yeah, so anything with these, stacks, right, is going to be better for longer fights. What has the longest fights? Sage. So, okay. I'm just trying to think what this could replace, if anything.
I think this would be on Sage. This one. I mean, I guess it reduces the final. Yeah, it could be good on Sage. Yeah.
No, I was just thinking, generally, Colin's thought process. Okay, so it needs longer fights. What has long fights? Sage. Does it replace anything that Sage uses? Could it replace potentially Frost Spectre or something? Because all the movement stuff. I don't know. Probably not. Because that back piece is used sometimes for attacking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. I don't know. Mm-hmm. What's your take, OG Bunting?
I mean, a lot of people use the Frostback now. It's made its way back around as something that's useful, bun versus bun. But everybody has their preference, I'm sure it'll be good. It'll have its uses until it's released and we see, its actual potential and what it does. It might change it before it's released, but there was a lot of words there. So until I see it in action, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah.
Too many words. And once you actually see what it does, you're like, oh, okay, okay, that's what it does. I use the same back pieces, and it takes a lot for me to have to, to replace something. I use the same weapon. I don't have many artifacts. I use the same. I use the alien back, the fan, and I've tried that Frostback, and I just can't get it to work.
Phoenix Frost or the one that slows them down?
The one that, for the back, the one that slows, it gives you the little, traffic light above their head.
Spectre? Yeah. Okay, so Spectre is used against me a lot, Sage is attacking me. I see that often. Phoenix Frost. Oh, well, we've talked about this. I
hate the Phoenix back.
Yeah. It's literally one of 2 things I have 5-starred, and I just had such high hopes for it, and then it doesn't do what I wanted it to do. But the Frost, the one that slows everything down and does HP. Yeah.
I can't. It doesn't work for me, and I don't know what's different about my build, but it just doesn't work for me against other buns. I don't know. Maybe because I use the deity, and it's based on. I have no idea. When I do heals, I do damage instead of the B. Maybe. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. So I usually stick to either the alien back or the fan.
Yeah, I like those.
It sounds like you're secretly a prophet. That's what it sounds like to me. Those are prophets.
I might be. Yeah.
That's what I hear. And
and the shuttle, I use the shuttle. That's all I use pretty much is the shuttle or the cheetah.
think the OG Bun Queen might. I'm just saying, maybe.
You never know. Just wait.
And you are one of the first of many innovations from the OG Bun Queen. I saw her jamming the Magic Cat.
Mhm.
You know, so I'm just saying these are all profit goodies. I'm just
Listen, I'm a magic. What do the kids say now? The Magic Cat Rizzle. What do they say? I don't even know. But I'm team Magic Cat. Yeah, I'm team Magic Cat over the bee. I don't know. Like everybody's got like such a hard on for the bee. I don't know. I just don't see it.
I think Magic
I don't
Cat's
use it. Yeah, I like the Magic Cat, and like I said, I like the Deity. I'm still working on my Deity Cat. You know, to work for there's a couple of things that I've been trying to breed it to get these goddamn affixes that I think will work really well, but no luck yet. But
I've been trying to get a good cat for I don't know how long. And actually, yeah. Calm. I want to pose this question to everyone in chat, everyone on the call. But you asked me this question, and I was like, "Oh, that's a good question." So, perfect avian, and I gave two answers, like one for offense, one for defense.
Mm-hmm.
But what's your perfect avian? I want to ask you, Calm, because I'm curious. What's your perfect avian for profit? What is your perfect avian, perfect affixes? What is it?
I didn't have one in mind. I was kind of reaching out to see what other people were doing. I just know my avian is trash. Literally everybody I've talked to this past like week and a half has just been like, yeah, that's bad. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I just can't breed anything better.
what is it?
It's a cloud because I can't breed anything decent for Magic Cats. It's a cloud with wind tear, barrel dodge, regen, and talent skill. So like it's good for mage, but
yeah, that's fine.
It's a cloud, I don't know.
So you swap out talent skill for what? No speeding or something?
Yeah, but I've
Rage
been
slap?
trying to do that too. Nothing breeds.
See, I feel like I have my dense clouds. I got like everything covered there. I got the triple rainbows I ever wanted. I got all the combos there, but I can't get a Magic Cat even just with simple no speeding, wind tear, barrel dodge, X. I can't even get that for Magic Cat. Like it's just killing me. But I missed it. Would you prefer cat or dense cloud?
Cat.
Cat, yeah. This was at least somewhat of a debate back in the Mages Discord server. I mean, this was months ago. It was when Magic Cat was still newer, and everyone was like, "Nah, dense cloud, dense cloud, dense cloud." And now, when I ask any mage, cat. The Magic Crizzy, I don't know what to call it. The Magic Cat.
Yeah, I was when it came out. I mean, I was seeing Magic Cat right from the get go. I was like 2 seconds on every skill, or for 5 skills. I was like 10 seconds is huge.
Yeah, and what held me back initially was that it happens every 15 seconds. That's what I was worried about because I was like, well, like for defense, I thought that was fine. Like, because back then, Prophet Stall was more viable. My matches were lasting longer. Okay. But when I was attacking people, those fights were so fast, like, it's going to activate once. And then I realized, well, Dense Cloud's 13 seconds. We're talking about a 2-second difference, but we're talking about 10 seconds versus, it was Nigh, N-I-G-H, in our server. He did the math at some point on energy regeneration, like reduction speed, and it is really fast diminishing returns, like really fast. Like once you're over X%, he had all these screenshots with Starlight and stuff doing all the math. And so, kind of like with Iridescent Aura, that back piece, I'm liking this idea of ticking away seconds. It just seems more efficient because Prophet already has so much, skill energy regen. It gives you like 30% there, and then there's other stuff. Like it adds up really fast. So taking away the seconds, I like it. It's got to be the way to go. And then I think it was Mid that first pointed out to me, if you're comparing Magic Cat versus Dense Cloud, obviously Magic Cat is better in the long run because it's a Supreme. It's Supreme. So all of your stats, like the Avian HP, the defense, all that's going to be higher than the Cloud always at the same level. Always. Sure, it costs more fruit to level up the Supreme, but I think I can get a Magic Cat to like 107 or something, 106. And my Dense Cloud's like 112. So there's a difference there, but I don't know. All right. End Colin rant. My bad. Oh. Concrete and Midswift are talking in here. Huddy's in here. What did I miss?
Yeah, they're just hating on Sage Life. It's so depressing for them.
What's your perfect avian?
It's not for everybody.
A-wide.
So I had well, for a Deity Cat, I guess for the build that I'm trying to work on, I'm trying to incorporate more Pal Crit into my Sage because I think that's just the way. I think it's going to be the way to go, especially now with this divining, and having Pal Crit. Because just Pal Crit period. And I do use the attack speed, the Pal attack speed node, and the Pal heals in my build. So I want I've been trying for a deity with no speeding, punch counter, and arcane light, the one that does the healing for Pal crits. Okay. And then probably barrel dodge, I guess, because every single form of a heal is just another heal ticking on to add into that 16 heals to just be doing current HP damage. The more heal, it doesn't matter if it's a heal for one or it's still a heal and still counts. Just keep. I mean, my Deity Cat now probably procs at least every second.
Mm-hmm.
The Deity of Purrs, the one that does what
just
was
four,
the...
just four damage.
It does 4 damage.
Yeah.
They corrected it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it just does 4 damage. But yeah, so I've been, it's current HP.
Current HP. Okay. 4.
Yeah.
Just 4 damage. Yeah. 4.
Just four of course. Yeah, of current HP. But because, and my reason was you have to use what you have. Like you have to use whatever you're given. You can't pull stats, and you can't pull those out of thin air. And I pumped the shit out of my crit res Pink Soul, and what's on the crit res Pink Soul? Pal crit damage.
Yeah.
You already have 10 Pal crit. You've already bumped up the Pal crit damage. You can get 5 Pal crit from the cards or from the relics. You can use a card to get Pal crit, but now with this divining, shit, I'll have a lot of Pal crit.
Did you see what Mitza said?
I think.
Yeah, I was giggling over here to myself.
Oh, oh God, what did he say? No.
Maybe the deity.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Maybe the deity isn't working for you since they never fixed it from 4. They just changed the text, maybe.
It works. I killed someone one time.
Hero.
But I do like the Magic Cat a lot. I was always a big fan of Magic Cat as soon as it released. Just because that 2 seconds, is huge. You can slow it. You can slow other people's energy regen. Kind of makes the cloud less effective. Deity versus B. I've always been. I get it. The B's good. It does max % HP damage. I get it. I don't know.
Magic Cat.
I'd rather use something. Yeah. I'd rather just use something different. I just don't want to be like everybody else. Everybody uses the same fucking B with the same shit on it. Like, just use something different. If I lose, I lose. Whatever. At least I tried something different.
Concrete.
Yeah.
I think Magic Cat's better than B or Deity for probably the build you're looking for.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're going to be popping off a lot of heals,
like heals from multiple sources.
Yeah, and I might even incorporate some combo in my divining, like combo and Pal crit.
Oh, you don't have the combo counter set?
Oh, I do have the combo counter set, but I mean like my counter regen set. But now I can increase my combo rate with that divining.
Oh, true.
Because you have multiple presets. So pick one with Pal, a separate one, Pal crit combo, and then I can pop into that combo node for combo heals. You can get all sorts of heals from everywhere. Yeah. Oh yeah. Great. I used Magic Cat before the dating for a long time, but my dating now is
Two quick things. Buttercup, hello, what up, Buttercup? But also,
Buttercup.
I've gotten 3 messages saying that like you can only see the bill of my hat or something.
What?
Mm.
Oh, bro.
I don't know.
I forgot
It's
Blank
bad.
left. Thank you. You're back now. I had the I had the screen covered up with chat.
Oh,
so I
okay,
didn't
it's
even
all
see
good.
it.
I don't mind. I should have looked at all the. I was wondering why there were so many messages, and then I looked, and it was like I can only see your hat, and I was like, I don't know what they're talking about.
Were
And
they
the next
saying
person
in
said,
chat?
oh,
I didn't see anybody in chat saying it.
no,
until
no,
just
in
now.
my yeah.
A lot of people use the B just if your HP's high. It's whatever. The B is just a steady increase, but if I had a better Magic Cat than a deity, I would have used the Magic Cat and I never would have swapped it. But my deity is no speeding, punch counter, terminal strike, and barrel res. And it's like 1.49 something, like growth. Like it's good. I don't have any other avians with those, 3 rainbows on there. So it works.
There's nothing wrong with the B. It's just that 8 likes to be spicy. She's spicy.
I just want to do something different. Everybody just, screams B, B, B. Try something different.
I'll be right back.
I would even.
I should have done this when I was off screen. I didn't realize it, but I should have done this.
Oh, that's it.
I'll be right back.
Welcome, Ravs.
I was always a big fan. Oh, what up, Ravs? Something different, like for Axe Warriors, like try the coconut. Why not?
Yeah, I made a comment to that earlier, Concrete, about your rage bonus for your 11,000 basic attack multiplier. I'm sure your just strikes are hitting.
Don't hate on the rage bonus.
No, that's what I'm saying is they're probably huge.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No. I mean, like, Concrete's probably like pissed that it's on there, and you're still getting crit rate from like Ascension. You can still get crit rate from other sources, so it's not totally, ineffective.
Yeah.
Well,
at least you have that B, Concrete. Well, actually, I have a decent B, but that's about it as far as which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah, rage / punch counter. I don't have a no speeding B is my problem. I do, but I don't have the right. I don't have punch counter. I can't get. As you can see, I've been trying.
Oh yeah, Wind Tear. Yeah, Wind Tear is the one that does like percent, like when you do a skill, right?
Yeah, Wind Tear. Who is it? Somebody wrecks me with a Wind Tear B. Wind Tear punch counter. Like whenever I'm on mage, they just fuck me up on guard.
Yeah. Yeah, Wind Tear is, I like Wind Tear on, for a stage too.
Are we talking about Wind Tear? Wind Tear, that's my favorite. That's my favorite Aphix.
And you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Wind Tear, no speed. Yeah, and an unpopular opinion, I really like those yellow res skills on an avian. I do.
Concrete, let's see how this build does. This setup you got.
Oh.
2.4 trillion HP. Let's see what we got here. I was scared to click it, not gonna lie. Ooh, got some nice pre-blitz. And he's just healing up. This build has like no defenses.
Who you fighting?
Concrete.
Oh, you're fighting Creed? Oh.
Let's see how this build does.
Just that 11k basic attack, boy. I mean, that's
what's his skill damage res at? Sorry, what's his
50.
skill damage res? 50% skill damage.
50 is the only reason I tried him. If he had like any more, I would have just been like, nah, there's no shot. I had him down at 50% at one point, but he healed up. Oh, there he goes. Look at that. Chomp.
Oh, he's using that that heart bomb too.
No,
Oof, that's
heart
tough.
bomb is like the bane of my existence. You're not gonna lose concrete.
No, heart. Is he using the Cinder Wolf too?
I did not see.
I mean, he could tell us.
Oh yeah, what mount are you using, concrete?
Look at Zico's attack. It's disgusting.
Is he 15 yet? He is.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Wild.
Mm-hmm.
What's my attack in that other build?
But using the shuttle, I bet you.
I'm only
Yeah, if you use
12.5. Bummer.
the shuttles. That Cinder Wolf would be disgusting. I'm not telling you.
I mean, with this much HP he has, though, shuttle's pretty gnarly as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Huddy, I know Heart Bomb is how you and Iski defended against me. I hate Heart Bomb. I hate it. Peep your cloud. Let's check. Rav wants me to peep his cloud. I need to go to...
Oh, yeah, let's.
Oh, Rav's here. What up, Ravs?
It's his pride and joy. Oh, I got another follower. Kuda. Did I already pass Rav?
Hey guys,
No.
how would bringing one of the weaker people onto the podcast? What would your opinion on that be? We'd love it.
Yeah.
Power doesn't just because you're lower in power doesn't mean you can't be you can't be a spotlight.
Yeah.
I wish people would get that out of their head.
You know, Real Striking's trying to come on soon.
Yeah.
Real striking? Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, we want people of all different, whatever. We want people I want someone from the 1700s that I've never heard of. I want people from the 1600s. I don't care about people's power. We're here to talk about the game and see all the different perspectives people have on it.
Yeah, everybody's got a different experience. It's so interesting to hear, how it is for other players, in some of the newer servers, 500, 600s.
Ravs, where are you? Am I blind?
Did you change his name? Is he trying to pull one over on you?
I'm just going. He's in elite, or he's in legendary right now. I'll just find him that way.
Well, he doesn't even follow me.
I do follow you. For sure on the alt. Did you change your name? Are you still Ravs? Where are you? I will find you. This guy changed his profile picture and his name. Oh no, there he is. Okay. Cloud. Wind tear, punch counter, no speeding, grudge holder. Yeah, that's pretty.
Grudge holder? Which one's grudge
I
holder?
love
Combo
it!
res.
The combo res! Yes! I love those
What's
yellow
it-
res.
what's it- Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna ask how does it scale, but so like what
See,
is
I
one
do
of those at
follow
level
it.
100?
This guy did change his name.
At 110, I think it's 8%.
8%?
Res.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good amount.
Dude, there's at this point I'm convinced Ravs came in and said that just so you could not find him at this point. That's what we're here.
I think he's.
I could have sworn we just saw him when we were scrolling through Peak earlier though.
So in
I could've
Peak,
sworn it.
he's still named Ravs, but then I went to his moments, and he is that Shroomy guy that we couldn't figure out who it was earlier.
Oh, okay.
But since Peak or Legendary was still showing him as Ravs, we didn't know. I had to click in.
Oh, what was the name of the cloud? I didn't even look.
The name of
Maybe
it?
that's what you were supposed to look at. Oh, God.
Does it Grayson? Grayson is a good cloud.
I love it.
I'm gonna follow you on Sure, you can follow. All of
All my
Rav's
avians.
So then if you have to feed them off, you have to decide, like, is it Jessica's time or Trevor's time? Who becomes the food for the others?
Oh,
Scribble, yeah, that's actually something Com was discussing. I can't remember if Com or Loki posted in Shroom Chronicles Discord server. You should all be in there, by the way. If you're not already in there, get in there. What the hell? But that's something we've talked about before. Have people have streams where we're just literally looking at people's builds, seeing how they've done their resources. If there's recommendations, whatever, cool. If not, it's still fun to look at people's stuff. I don't know. But helping people with builds is definitely something that, well, especially these two could do, of course.
just has a different viewpoint. A lot of experience.
Ravs, if all of your avians have human names, then I must assume you've already named one column. If you haven't, then I highly recommend that you name a good magic cat after me. I would consider it a great honor. One of the greatest. Okay, so we talked about... Wait, 8, did I miss... What's your perfect avian?
We did talk.
No, her... 8?
said-
Did we hit that? Oh, what is it? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to breed a deity with no speeding, punch counter, arcane light, and I guess barrel res.
Okay, arcane light. All right, I do remember. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, got it. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Revs,
Yeah.
sign me up to join Dude Bangers if we ever merge.
Oh, is there a wait list?
He just wants me to join
Where's the-
Dude Bangers, apparently.
Where's the grill bangers?
Ooh, that could be another family on the server. Grill,
Yeah.
Grill Bangers.
Yeah,
That's actually
the-
a fire family name.
Yeah, the grill bangers. Yeah, no boys allowed.
Everybody has to
Boo.
change their character's gender. It's perfect.
Yeah, grill bangers. What do you mean that family name is horrible? Yeah. No, only one L though. You don't need 2 L's. Just grill.
All right.
My goodness.
I think we
Well-
covered pretty much everything on the patch.
That's what I was just trying to go through in my head. Yeah.
Covered
Patch,
Overall, how would you
uh,
rate this patch? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, like how satisfied are you with the patch?
8. I think it's possibility of a pretty like 9, 10 patch. I just hate the Dark Trials style opening for this new divining. I think everything else. Yeah, actually, I'm with Matsu. The game has been way laggier for me today. Not like unbearably laggy, but noticeably laggy. Welcome, Matsu.
What up, Matsu? By the way, hello, Matsu.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I think I had a preloaded 9 out of 10. The skill for but 9 out of 10. I'm gonna say huge caveat here. 8 out of those 9 points is literally just the skill levels. That's it. If you took skill levels out of this update, I'd be like, okay, like to me, even just having to learn the divining Riz has been somewhat of a hassle already. And that's not a big deal. And maybe it's just me personally, but I just feel like the game has been coming to feel more and more like chores. This feels like another chore where every day I'm gonna have to be like, okay, go do my keys, go do this, go pay my fucking, buy all the shit for the avians so I can make food for the avians to feed the avians so I can do my chores so they can do the chores, do all this daily shit, and now there's another one on top of it where I'm gonna have to. It's like an 846 every day. I spend 30 minutes on a speed up doing just going through one-shotting all the fuckers in Dark Trials, going through doing it. Well, I'm not doing that anymore. I finally slowed down. But for days, it was just Dark Trials. Boom, 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 boom. And then the same thing in Soul Trials. Boom, 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 boom. And I feel like them adding this new thing, it feels like it has a lot of potential, and I'll probably change my mind about it.
Welcome
My
to
knee-jerk reaction... Yeah, my knee-jerk reaction is why, but I'm always really negative about new stuff until I figure it out, and then I'm like, oh, this is cool. So, having said all that, it is a 9, because skill level 300 is fucking crazy, and I'm stoked for it. So yeah, 9. 9 out of 10.
What about you, 8 Wide?
Yeah.
Give it like probably a 7, only because like yeah, 7, like only because just for visual things, like on the iPad, I didn't know that there was a preset button, which I think is huge, and that it crashed more today, obviously. For the first time ever, the game actually crashed on my phone. So that it's a little bit, it actually crashed on my phone for the first time today. But overall, like the divining, I think it's great. The translation could have been worded a little, just a little differently to make it more clear. Hopefully, maybe some updates. But once you kind of figure out what's going on, I don't think it's that bad. It's not that bad of an update. They've had worse. So yeah, like 7.5.
So
That's fair. I'm probably being too hard, honestly, on the divining Riz path. And Gate is here. What up, Gate?
Yeah,
It's been forever. What up, buddy?
it was just different.
yeah.
I like the concept, but yeah, having to press 30 times or however it's going to be, because you get 30 challenges or however many they open, 10 or I don't know how they do it, 10, 15 at a time. That's a little tiresome, but hopefully it's
That'll change. That'll
better.
change.
Question for y'all.
Mhm.
Are you,
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Loki is here. Oh, geez, he wants to know my beard
hi.
routine. Okay. Oh God, some of it fell off. Oh, I lost my beard. Oh, some of it fell off. I don't know where it is.
oh my god.
Oh, it's on backwards. It's on backwards.
Chewbacca dreads.
Yeah. It's I lost I don't know, half of it's on the floor, I guess. I don't know. Oh, the tape fell off. Oh, here it is. I don't know, it won't stick. Mhm. Mhm. It's in my mouth. But
I hate when that happens.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Scribble.
I didn't shave for you guys,
Scribble or anyone watching, anyone in the chat, anyone anywhere. If you guys have interest to be on the show, just message any of us. It's fine. Just
On Discord and join the Shroom Chronicles Discord server. Interact with everybody.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Oh yeah, that too. I had a quick question about
Yeah.
this new dungeon. Are y'all stuck at 10 out of 30 for today's challenge?
Wait, what? Sorry.
My
Where?
Sacred Tree Trials. Today's challenges, and I'm trapped at 10 out of 30.
Oh, you have 10 chances left? Yeah.
Yeah, and like I can't sweep anymore because apparently I've done today's
No.
sweeps. But wouldn't that have done the 10? Am I okay? It seems like
Yeah,
everybody's stuck out at 10:30. I thought I
Yeah,
just screwed up something.
Yeah,
So it goes down to 210 there,
Mm-hmm.
and you have 30 chances to clear up to 210. Because like once you leave, you lose it. You lose one of those chances. So you know.
Gotcha.
What's that? 20 levels? Yeah. So you had 30
Makes sense
chances to clear 20 levels. Yeah, and then you can sweep the highest one that you cleared.
10-4. Okay, I thought I was missing something big. I was like, did I do something wrong?
No, I thought that at first, and then I realized, and then we haven't unlocked, day 41. I think it unlocked something further. But I don't know what's going to be at reset, if that entire thing refreshes or if it continues there and we can only sweep. I'm not. It'll be interesting to see what happens at reset. If there are more levels to clear.
I mean, I don't know. I falsely assume things all the time, and I'm always wrong. But they have to let us sweep from a certain level. There's no way they're going to make us fight all that, all the way through again, right? They can't do that. They don't do that with Dark Trials. They didn't do that with anything else. I hope that's not the case. I don't know.
Well, I don't know when our day 41 is to open up, newer. Is that what it said, Calm, on there? After 210, day 41, like another section opens up?
Say that again?
So, where in your little dungeon thing there? Oh, there's a little lag that when I'm watching it on the YouTube.
Today's
like
trial.
Yeah. Can you scroll down to that at all, or is there anything?
No, this is it. 210 is the end.
Where did I see day 41 something else unlocks? Maybe on the main I saw that, like when I was going through, because we were able to go further, and then Is that on your alt or on the main?
This is on my main.
Oh.
Maybe on the alt it has it?
I was thinking on the alt, yeah, we weren't able to unlock a lot of things. We got stopped on the alt.
Yeah.
On 846.
Could be.
And I think that's where it said unlocks on day 41. And, it'd be curious at reset, like, what do we do? If there will be a different type of, dungeon, kind of like how the Dark Trials has the Archer, the Mage, or if you just, it's all cleared and you only get one sweep a day until we hit day 41. So, could be just something to see at reset, but yeah, a good patch overall. Just a couple of bugs that that can be fixed.
I don't know. Fox is asking. Okay, yeah, Blank already answered because I don't know the answer to that question. Could PAL class potentially get to 100% for PAL crit, PAL combo now? I didn't know that they couldn't already.
Yeah, like 60, I think was the highest prior. Like Leroy, I think had 62 when I looked last for PAL combo. So.
And yeah, like Blank was saying, yeah, if it's like 6-7% at the max, so even if you have them at like 2 or 3%. For every one of those, yeah, they're gonna go way above, given time, of course. But
quite a damage boost with no answer.
I don't get that. What is Kitty saying? Toggle off spells and numbers? For what?
Maybe just from the graphics.
Oh,
You can toggle off this. You can toggle those off.
No, she's saying she wishes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wish I could turn all graphics off. I don't care what sounds anything makes.
Huddy's at 94% PAL crit. What were you before the Divining Riz?
Oh gosh.
Sorry, what were you before the Divining Path?
Is it bad that I didn't even notice what he said? I'm just so used to it already.
I didn't even notice it. I went, oh god, about the 94% crit rate.
I thought it was because I said Divining Riz. My bad.
I thought it was
I didn't even
too.
notice.
I was like, man, why'd she do that? Oh, it was Nylock.
Oh, I didn't even know he said it until you just pointed it out. I was disgusted over the 94% PAL crit because there's no answer to any of this.
Riz Striking wants me to please stop saying it. My apologies, Riz Striking.
Oh God, that took me a second to get to. It's just there in my brain now.
Yeah, he hit him with the Rizzard. Jeepers.
It was like with what were we saying the last stream with mid Kunk.
Oh yeah, Kunk. Speaking of the Kunk.
Kunk?
Yeah. Oh gosh, he's been sleeping the whole time. Yeah, he's not interested. Okay. Oh, his little tongue was sticking out. Oh my goodness.
So if Huddy already went from 70 to 90 to over 90
Yeah.
on day
probably-
fucking 1 of divining Riz, well,
Yeah, and he probably doesn't have a bunch of reds, so we're all here come the tamers. Everybody's gonna start bitching about tamers soon. I can't wait. I can't wait.
nerf warriors and tamers. There's the chunk daddy.
Yeah.
Chunk kisses.
Oh.
Yeah, we all gotta get the power Riz for sure, without a doubt. Oh, the Riz daddy.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah, Riz daddy.
Yeah.
Or how about Riz Chunk Daddy? Lewis?
Yeah.
Riz
Yeah.
Chunk. Chunk
Uzi,
Riz.
you quiet down right now.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Get out of
How
here.
could you say that?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna read that. Get out of here with that. That's preposterous.
What happened?
Nothing happened.
She's checking the chat now. She's like, what?
Nobody better have said anything about Lewis.
Oh no, it was nothing about Lewis.
Okay.
No. There was
Oh.
a suggestion to call Chunk Daddy Riz, which I like. I like that too.
All right. Yeah.
That's from the Loki.
Yeah. Riz Daddy.
Riz Striking's got it right. Nerf stage and buff everything else. Agreed. We all agree.
Yeah.
100%. No.
Yeah. I'm
Nope.
not.
We
I'm going
gotta-
profit.
I think we got to end the stream before this gets out of hand. This isn't becoming.
Yeah.
They're starting the movement. We got to put them down.
Well, I don't like it. Put down the insurrection before it is fomented. We will not have any insurrection.
Oops.
Oh, the Garp's here. What up, Garp?
Oh.
No more of this hashtag nonsense. Get this out of here.
That's it, guys. Keep the Nerf archers coming. Nerf sages. Nerf tamers.
Buff mages. That's correct. Maka. That's what's up. See, Maka. They know what's up. Buff mages. Correct.
Buff mages. Nerf warriors. Right? Nerf warriors. Oh, he's had enough. Okay, bye. Oh,
Oh, I didn't
okay.
know. I didn't know Riz Striking was in your server, dude. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Calm. I didn't know that. Okay.
Ah,
Ah, yes. Yes, Fox. The Divine Riz.
Oh, no.
mhm.
That Nerf
Yeah.
wallet? The Llama already does that.
That's what I'm
enough.
talking about.
Yeah. My goodness.
Pal Riz.
If they keep putting out plus 25% global HP mounts, my wallet definitely will become nerfed.
Kitty's
Hard.
right. Warrior class is definitely underrepresented. I hope you go and, comment on that thread that I made in the official Discord, the warrior representation thread.
I'm really
I've
glad
included
you had that- I'm glad
that
you had that
graphic.
idea today, and I'm really glad we captured it
Yeah.
live the moment when you conjured it.
Yeah, and I had the perfect graphic to put in my thread.
I'll have to check it out after the stream.
Oh, it's a beaut, Clark. It's a beaut.
Okay, I don't have anything. If there are any
I have
questions,
nothing.
let's do
Yeah.
that. It's getting dinner time of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make a peanut butter and jelly.
Any questions from the chat? Any? Don't force me to change classes. I agree with what Huddy said.
was I say-
Nerfing is an awful way to balance a game, but also power creeping is an awful way to balance a game.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause just a little bit of a buff off puts you ahead, and then everybody wants their class buffed, and then if that goes a little bit of ahead, it's just. What is each of your
Stop it.
favorite NSYNC songs?
I
The ones
don't
by
know-
the Backstreet Boys.
I don't know any.
Yeah.
I don't.
Favorite ice cream, vanilla. Yeah, I don't know any NSYNC songs.
I know them, but I
Yeah,
can't.
the ones performed by the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't distinguish which one.
Everybody. Yeah.
I can't distinguish in
Rock
my head
your
which
body.
one was actually Backstreet Boys or which one was
It's
actually NSYNC.
It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. Because when we are tearing up my heart's by NSYNC. Bye, 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 bye. Don't ever want to be in no dirty pop. Those are all NSYNC.
Next guest. Well, we have some people we've been talking to, but I cannot confirm what that will be. What's after Divine Riz? I can't see the future. I wish I could. Will Fox ever make it to Legends? If you don't quit, yes.
Well, I'm hoping that the next guest, the next Shroom Spotlight is a grill. Like, come on, start stepping up, grills.
I'd love to. And by the way, shout out to both of my in-game partners. 447 Buttercup, 846 Snack. I'd love to get either of them on. They both have very valid reasons. I've asked J Hot to join us. She said after one condition is met, she'd strongly consider it. We have not yet met said condition.
What's the condition?
Work in progress.
We need to get someone else on the show first, who has already agreed. We just haven't gotten them on yet.
Tiny.
Listen, I'm
content creator. Yeah. Who she adores. Yes.
It can't be somebody. It's probably not somebody unkillable.
Nope.
But nope.
No.
I've been bothering Bap, Sister Bap. What it's like to be an archer.
Well,
in a world of sages.
I
what
look at
happened
that.
to the girls?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've always wanted to have a girl stream, and I think it's still very possible. But the same trouble we're having getting a singular guest is the same trouble we're having the girl stream. Yeah,
all you girls, nobody wants to do it. Everybody's too shy.
We've asked Haya, we've asked J-Hot, we've asked Snack.
And
Butter's been on the show.
So many dudes who I thought were chicks in game. They're all just like, "Hey, buddy, I'm a guy." I'm like, well, you can still come on if you want.
Back
so many.
Back. Looks like we got our grill guest, our next Shroomy Spotlight grill, right there.
Yeah, wait.
Hell yeah.
The word?
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Who?
Bet.
Rifty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done. Send it.
Yeah, Feels a grill too. Yeah, Feels a grill, but
how have we not had Phil or Blizzard on the show? How? They keep reckoning Shroomy tournament. How's that not happened?
I don't think Phil watches the Chronicles though.
I don't think so.
And she kind of like, I don't think she talks to many people.
Probably Blizzard. Baldy.
Yeah, I mean, she's
Maybe we could use.
That was cool. Yeah.
A little.
Oh gosh. Yeah, just have somebody wear a wig. I mean, I had a beard. Like, do you want to borrow my beard? Like.
Sorry, I don't know why or for what reason, but as soon as you said that, I had a mental image of Fox, who just said that. I had the mental image before Fox wrote anything, but I had a mental image of Fox with a wig on in my head. Don't know why.
No, Bap's a girl. Sister Bap. Yep. Yeah, the first time I met. Yeah, first time.
Calmette.
Yeah.
You're the worst. You mistake a few dudes as females, and now everybody wants to turn you. Okay.
I thought Bap was a dude the first time I messaged her, and I was like, "Hey, you want to be tournament partners?" Because she was posting, I think, in the official Discord, and I was like, "You want to be my partner?" She said, "Who are you?" And I was like, "Oh, hi, like, I hit you all the time," and so then we were like, "Well, what should our name be?" And we were like, "How about like Pokemon trainers?" And she's like, "Okay, I want to be Misty." I was like, "I want to be Misty," and she's like, "Well, I'm a girl," and I was like, "Why would you be Misty? I'm going to be Misty," and she's like, well, I'm a girl. And I was like, oh, shit, me too. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah. Uh-huh. But I think we both thought each other was a dude. Yeah. Yep.
Oh gosh, Mommy Max. Oh, that's a oh man, that mental image. Okay. I don't know why I'm imagining Max with a blonde wig right now, but have fun with that mental image, everyone. Yeah, Mommy Max. That'd be like a scene out of the original Psycho. Or I guess the remake also, but the original's way better. Oh man,
Well,
that'd be creepy.
it's about time for me to roll out. My phone's at 8%. That's my cue.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
thank you all for
We'll
coming.
be in contact.
What?
All right. This is wait, guys.
We'll be in contact with Cryptid for sure.
Yeah, I just want to shout out everybody for coming. Make sure join the Shroom Chronicles Discord. Shroom Chronicles on Discord. Please like, subscribe, ring the noti bells. What y'all got? Y'all got buys? Anybody?
447. That's it.
There you go. 10:03, 8:46. Buttercup, the grills, and everybody that watches. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for the support, everybody.
12:16.
Thanks, everyone.
Love you guys. Bye.